What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. And today it is Arsenal against Kairat. And yeah, we're back, people. I can't lie. Um, yeah, I'm still sulking a little bit, man. I am, I'll be honest. That Man United hangover is still there. I'm not even going to lie. But yeah, I was actually thinking to myself today, am I even going to celebrate if Arsenal score? I'm not even certain, but I'll try and get out of the mood. Maybe with the help of the community, we look past it and we focus. But at the moment, I'm still very much in that post Manchester United defeat mood, people. But big up to everyone locked in. Hope you're all well. And I mean, the only thing that's made me feel a bit positive, we've made a few changes. So I'm hoping that a couple of players come into the team, perform well, and we're able to get one or two of these players out of the team for the weekend. I'm going to be honest, that's what I'm actually hoping for. So some of these fringe players that haven't been playing, hopefully they come in and perform, and then we end up with a team that looks a little bit different at Leeds at the weekend. I think it's time to freshen things up. I think we need one or two changes. We have made one or two changes tonight. Do I agree with all of them? Well, I'll let you guys discuss that. We will delve into the team. I just realised I haven't put a Kairat player in the background on their team lineup, which makes it look like I'm being a little bit disrespectful to Kairat of Kazakhstan people. Let's save that. Bang. There we go. Right, let's talk about the Arsenal lineup. Big up to everyone locked in, by the way. Are you guys feeling like me? Like, are you over the Man United game? Is it, listen, just get over it? Or are you still like, yo, I'm still like, what's going on here, man? What happened? You know what I mean? Like when you turn up in the office on Monday, you're like, yo, who got sacked? Who's left the company? That can't just happen with nobody getting, you know what I mean? There has to be consequences. There has to be tech fleece, no Levi's. Hey, I might have Levi jeans on with the tech fleece top. Yeah, man. Oh dear. I'm so bitter. I should be over it, but I'm not. No, I'm not. Um it's an interesting one. It is interesting, that is for sure. We'll try our best. But yeah, hopefully this game works out better. But the weekend is the big one. The weekend is the big one. Well, the bigger game of the week. Obviously, Man City play Tottenham this weekend. Big up to Laser Gaming. Make sure you go and follow his channel. Big gaming channel. Big up Snake Eyes. I'm still vexed with United dissing us, yeah? 100%. Let's go through the Arsenal lineup and then we'll talk about one or two other things. A number of changes tonight, people. Kepa starts in goal. The back four, Ben White and Lewis Skelly. The two fullbacks. The two centre-backs, Mosquera and Ricardo Calafiori. Calafiori comes in after being out since December, and he will play at centre-back tonight with Christian Mosquera. The midfield three is very interesting. Three changes to the midfield. Christian Norgard in the six role with Eze and Havertz. Havertz' first start of the season, I believe. And he is playing attacking midfield, which is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Havertz in midfield is a story that I don't like reading. You know what I mean? It's like watching Freddy Krueger before bed. Nothing but nightmares, people. Nothing but nightmares. He might get away with it because of the opposition, but interesting. We knew we'd get him in that team somewhere. And again, I've made a mistake there. I've spelt Madwake's name wrong. I think I was so angry with him running the ball out of play against United, I couldn't even spell his name. Yeah, so right, let me change that. Bang. The front three, Noni Madueke on the right, Gabriel Martinelli on the left, Victor Gyökeres through the middle. Now, I got to be real. I don't want to make this purely about one player because, of course, the whole collective has to perform. But Vic, yeah, I call him Mordwakey. Victor Gyökeres, bro. I'm telling you, you need at least a goal and a solid performance tonight, bro. I'm telling you now. Like, I feel like if he was playing for Sporting Lisbon last season against Kairat, he scores 4. For Arsenal, he probably won't get a shot on target. Surely tonight they play with freedom. Surely. Please. But hey, it is what it is, people. What do you guys make of that team? Havertz in midfield. Eze. Eze needs a good performance. Eze needs to play well tonight, do enough to get the start against Leeds, and then put some pressure on Odegaard, because even the media are talking about Odegaard now. So Ben White is captain. Yeah, I like that. I don't mind that. Looking at the team, yeah, it's probably the obvious choice, really. I don't mind that. He's been at the club for a while, so yeah, fair enough. Big up my bro Akeem. Arteta needs to experiment with his tactics. I would like to see Havertz pretty much going up front at times and playing as a 2. And just give us something different, man. Just in terms of the lineup, yeah, the 8 is to 80. That was legendary, man. Arsenal therapy was a classic on Monday. I have to thank the community. I definitely left in better psychological shape than I did when I turned up. When I turned up, I just wanted to crash out. By the time I left, I thought, you know what, it wasn't good, but at least the Darren Farley clip made us all laugh, you know. Let's read it. Ion said, no pressure FC to look like world beaters, bottlers. Yeah, we'll probably win 4-0 tonight and look like Brazil 1970. We'll play with freedom tonight. Big up Fitzjoseph. No pressure FC is back again tonight. Whoopee. By the way, so many empty seats available today. Whether they've been sold at the last minute, I don't know. By the way, people, how do I even watch this game? Anyone in the UK in particular? I don't know what channel this game's on. I'm looking through the TNT Sport, or do I have to press maybe I have to press the red button. Does anyone know what channel this game's on? I'm not even bantering. I've turned up to do a watch along and I can't see it. What channel's it on? TNT Sports, yeah, but which one? TNT 1 is the whole Champions League roundup show. So it's not on there. 2 are showing Liverpool. 3 are showing PSG Newcastle. 4 is Chelsea. Discovery Plus app. TNT Sports 7. 7? Where's that, man? I don't even know where that is. Let me keep scrolling. It's got to be there somewhere. That one. Oh, man. Imagine I do a watch along and I can't even watch the game. How's that going to work? TNT Sports 7. Yeah, I'll find it. It's got to be the red button, surely. It's got to be the red button. I can't even see TNT Sports 7. Somebody said 3. Nah, 3 is PSG against Newcastle. I'm assuming it's the red button. Paramount Plus in the UK. The Balti's to Balti. Imagine me doing a watch along. I'm not even watching the game. It's got to be red button, right? Ash says red button. I'm counting on the community. Imagine me doing a watch along. I'm not even watching it. That would be quite typical of this channel. Information and entertainment. I'm doing a watch along. I don't even know what's happening. It's red button, but you need... what's that? It's red button, but you need to wait maybe closer to the time. Okay, fair enough. Listen, the way Arsenal have been playing, they'll be doing me a favour, not showing me the game. The TNT is too TNT. The watch-along is not watch-along enough. The grass is too grassy. The TV is too TV. The chat is too chatty. You know what I mean, people? It's crazy. It starts at 7:30. Okay, fair enough. Learn the importance of captain from sports like cricket. Leads a team like a general. Exactly, man. Darth said, great stream the other day. By the way, did you set your mic to the point the sound won't be clipping? I need more anger. It was sorted the other day, I think. When I celebrated, I don't think it clipped. Big up Jorge, who is a new member. Big up to you. Bob said, hey, Medora. I know. You know, last time when I wore the tech, everyone was saying that. I was like, I don't even know what's going on. I don't even watch the news. Then I realized Trump captured and he was wearing the tech fleece. So, yeah, respect. Respect, people. 3 times, people. 3 times. Respect. That was my Mourinho accent. Sounded good in my head, but when I listen back, not so sure. Mohammed said, big up Big C in the community. I'm still in my feelings. Still feeling some type of... Bro, when do I turn up to an Arsenal watch-along with no Arsenal hoodie, t-shirt, sweatshirt, something. I couldn't turn up in it. Usually I go to the gym, especially on a Monday. Yeah, man, let me just throw on an Arsenal top Monday, let them know what time it is. You know, you go to the gym, some guy walks in a Liverpool shirt, next brother's got a Man United. You just walk in with an Arsenal shirt, you just nod like, yeah, man, what are you saying? Yeah, your team are scrubs, you know what I mean? I walked in on my Monday morning in the gym. I was like this, plain black t-shirt. Yo, aren't you Curtis? Nah, not me, mate. Boxing. I'm a big boxing fan. Aren't you the Arsenal? No, not me. Confusing me, bro. Not me. I turned up today. I said, nah, no merch. Even if they win 10-0 tonight, they're not forgiven. I might even get angrier if they win 10-0 tonight, because then I'll be like, oh, so now you want to win 10-0, yeah? So if they draw, I'm going crazy. If they lose, I'm going crazy. If they win 5-6-0, I'm going crazy. Because oh, look at you. You got all skill now. We're playing rubbish teams. So I think whatever the result is tonight, I won't be happy. You win 1-0, it's not enough. You win 7-0. Well, how come you can turn up against these, but you couldn't turn up against United? You draw, you're a disgrace. You lose, just delete the club. There's nothing they can do today that will bring me back to the point where I'm happy. Anything, any result, I'm annoyed with it. And that's where I'm at. I'm just letting you know, people. I'm just letting you know that's where I'm at. Yeah. You're losing to United at home in a title race. That does not sit right with me. It really doesn't. They need to win like the next 4 games. Then I'll be back. You know what I mean? Then I'll be back. Yeah, you win 30-0. I'll just delete the stream and crash out. Then why watch? Just so I can see how angry to be. 1-0? Okay. 5-0? You're a joke. 10-0? You're a disgrace. So that's why I'm watching. I'm just watching to see how annoyed I should be. You know what I mean? Don't worry, guys. Get on the boat. Grab your life jackets. It's going to be fun, guys. Mikkel, that's a iceberg. Oh, no, guys. The ice is too icy. The bug is too buggy. Anyway. My head is too Lego-y, you know what I mean? Legendary, man, legendary. You know what I mean? I need to be informed. How angry should I be? It's an annoyed along. Angel said, I don't recognize you without Arsenal merch. Told you I'm keeping a low profile. Win 2 or 3 games in a row. I'll be back in merch. Andrew, big up to you, bro. Dipping in, liking the stream, sending Curtis money, and back to farming the sheep. I cannot subject myself to Arteta. God bless the community. Honestly, them sheep will probably have better movement than Arsenal did against United. So I think you're the one winning at the end of the day. 11 sheep would have caused Man United more problems. Rizzo said, because he said after losing, that's not what I want to hear. I need words like angry, hungry to win, ready to make things right, fighting words. Do you know when Mikel said that, right? And do you want me to tell you how bad I am actually at the moment? I lost all professionalism yesterday. I didn't even do a reaction. I didn't even do a pre-game stream to this game. I sat there yesterday. I said, right, planned my day. Said, right, press conference is out. Let's get the stream ready. Let's react to what Arteta's got to say. And I'll be honest, I'm very open and honest with the community. I sat there and I went, I don't even want to read the news. I don't want to read what he had to say in the press conference. I don't want to talk about it. I don't even want to think about Arsenal. I'll get back to them tomorrow night or tonight at 7 o'clock for the watch-along. I said, no, I'm not interested. I don't care about the fighting talk. Oh, they came in the dressing room and, you know, we had an honest conversation and it was beautiful. I'm not interested. Not interested, mate. I don't want to hear fighting talk. I want to see fight in action. Right now, we're moving like the kid in school that used to run his mouth but didn't show up after school for the fight. Yo, bro, after school, me and you round the back of the car park, you're in trouble. And you don't even know who my brother is. You don't even know who my brother is. End of school, everyone's like, fight. Yo, where's Arteta? And Arteta's on the bus like that, just going home, trying to avoid everyone. That's Arsenal right now. Beer talking. I don't want to hear all that talking. Oh, it was beautiful, guys. It was beautiful. Nah, not interested. Yeah, I needed 24 hours to just say, I don't want to hear a press conference. I haven't watched no highlights. Honestly, I'm fasting, people. You know, like when you have a water fast and you stop eating food? I needed to fast from Arsenal yesterday. Needed a break. And it was, I feel a little bit better. I feel a little bit better. But as I say, people, we're going to look incredible today. Watch this performance. When the pressure's off, we are incredible. Mikel Arteta, free the attack, says Ben. My advice, play Trossard as a shadow striker with Gyökeres and rotate with Jesus. Give Nelly till the end of the season left wing. Get the Chile into Eze and Saka. Drop 8 and 8, 36 for the foreseeable. 29 and 23 FA Cup only. I'm trying to figure out everything what I'm reading there. Trossard central with Gyökeres. Rotate with Jesus. Rotate Jesus with Jesus. Nearly till the end of the season left wing. The problem you've got with some of them suggestions, yeah, is like Martinelli has good game. You remember why you liked him so much, and then he has a stinker, and then you want him benched, and Trossard comes in, balls out. You go, Trossard, he's a baller. Then he's, I don't know, man. I don't know. Get the fire, I think he meant, but you know, it's been a long week. I was looking, thinking, I don't know what this, but yeah, but we'll leave it there. I just see, by the way, that Giannis looks like he's getting traded in the NBA, and that is headline news. But yeah, anyway, yeah, we'll talk about another day. Ion's trolling, confused for Curtis Shaw. My name is Curtis with a K. That guy just trolls me every single time, but I respect it. It's information and entertainment. It's a safe space. D General, missed the last stream, but I can't lie. Might have to change my name to Hendrix Lawyer. Did you see my boy's hat trick? Gunman, Selly, and all more. Well, it's not difficult, is it? Not difficult. Not Hendrix hat trick, but to say he's got more cojones than Odegaard. A mermaid's probably got more cojones than Odegaard. Hendrix a baller, man. He just needed to play, and it'll be interesting what happens next season for him if he goes back to Madrid. Jorge said, all in Gyökeres tonight. Big up from Sweden and hit the like, everyone. Let's get 1,000 likes before the game. I want to say, by the way, thank you to everybody for tuning in tonight, because honestly, enthusiasm isn't where it would be. Even if we'd beat Man United at the weekend, you'd be turning up tonight going, we're playing bottom of the league. Let's be totally honest. PSG, Newcastle, Chelsea, Napoli. Those games are the games, really. Like, I'm going to have a couple of screens on tonight. I'll be honest. The Arsenal game will be on the big TV, but I got a little setup here. I'll probably have PSG against Newcastle. Like, we're here because we're fans of the club. We're not here because this is the game to be watching. Remember, people, every team in the Champions League is playing tonight at 8 o'clock because it's the last round of the Champions League group. And obviously everybody plays at the same time. There's some big games tonight. My mood is too moody. The sulk is too sulky. His head is too Lego-y. That Lego head. I still can't believe it. Man, let Carrick roll into town and steal his dinner money. It's like the year 7 robbing the year 11 in school. Some little snatching his dinner money. Big year 11 ain't eating lunch. What's going on here? You let Carrick come and nick your lunch money, bro. I'll get over it eventually. I will get over it eventually. I suppose the only banter I have to run is like, man said carrot cake. Yo! Oh, Curtis, are you the Arsenal guy who has a channel? No, not me, Jan. Not me. Boxing. Big boxing fan, mate. Big boxing fan. Finally, you read my stupid comments. I will stop now. Everything's welcome here, my friend. You know what I mean? Within reason. Within reason. Yardy said that all 11 should play for punishment. I hear you. Grey hoodie, man. Well, we have last team, but the first one from the bottom. Yeah, exactly. Big up to you, Marcin. Big up True Gunner TV. Odegaard should be starting in this game as punishment. Eze has a great game tonight. I don't want to see Odegaard starting another Premier League game this season. Watchers turn into prime Brazil tonight. I heard somebody say that earlier, like Odegaard should play this game for punishment. The punishment, do you know what I'd give him for punishment? Sit down on the bench for 90 minutes, don't come on the pitch. That would be my punishment. Playing him against a weak team in front of the home fans. He has a decent game. He scrapes his way into the Leeds game at the weekend. Nope, not for me. You sit down for 90 minutes and watch. And then Eze, you better do something. Because you know how this can go wrong, people. Eze plays tonight, doesn't perform, Odegaard nicks a start then against Leeds. Because the reality is, the only one at the moment that can get Odegaard out of this team is Eze. It would be Waneri if he was here. So, Eze, you're playing bottom of the group. You've actually got to turn up. Because we know he wants to play Odegaard. You've got to force him not to pick him. So he has to come in the team today, play well, and then he's forced to drop him. Because Leeds is a physical game. You don't want Odegaard playing up there. But Odegaard has had his chance. Eze's got to take his chance. But if he doesn't, he's going to allow him to play Odegaard again. Jesus, Ibrahim and Joseph, big up the biblical man them. Yeah, well, we might need some guidance. We might need prayer to get over the finish line. You know what I mean? Big up 50 M&M. MJ's in the building. Yo, this guy is unstoppable. It's our year, our Lord, 2026. Where is your Champions League? You know what, MJ? You've said a lot this week, understandably. We know you're the Man United troll of the community. We've accepted you, even though we shouldn't. But you've got some comedy there, so it's more than accepted. We know you're a part of the community. But just quick question: who are Man United playing tonight in the Champions League? Just wondered. Good win at the weekend, but who are you playing tonight? I'm not sure. I didn't see you on the fixture list. But I know he's going to go mad. We've got more Champions Leagues than you. You've never won one. You lot of bums. Saka and them lot. But I just wondered who you're playing tonight. I didn't see you on the list. Yeah, I'm surprised you're tuning in. I'd be watching EastEnders if I was a Man United fan. I'd be staying away from... You know when we was in, like, not in Europe? Wednesdays, Thursdays, I was watching documentaries. I was on Netflix. Football, I stayed away from it. He said Saka and Noni are good Jutes, front of the bush Jutes. You know what? I think I have to do the honourable thing as well. We're going through a lot at the moment. He's got to hold a time out as well. Give him 3 minutes. Go on. Get yourself on the naughty step, MJ. And go and record EastEnders. Yeah, go and watch Brookside, Jimmy Corkill and them, man. Watch Dream Team from back in the day. Oh, who watched Dream Team back in the day? Nah, they need to run that back. Who used to watch Dream Team? I don't know if that was only on in England. Dream Team on Sky One. Oh my days. How did that just pop in my head? Harchester United. What a program that was. Nah, that was a Cole Fletcher. In the purple kit. Footballers' Wives. Yeah, that was all right. But Dream Team was unbelievable. Them old football documentaries back in the day were crazy. Dream Team. Harchester United. Cole Fletcher up front. Nah, these lot were mad. Used to see a goal and be like, yo, that's a Thierry Henry goal. And then they'd photoshopped it to Dream Team. Do you guys remember that Inter Milan documentary? Where you could win a contract with Inter Milan? Do you remember that one back in the day? I think that was on Sky One as well. Why don't they make like these football things anymore? Think about like the old Nike adverts, like Brazil going through the airport. Why don't they make like Nike adverts anymore? I don't understand it. You could make a great Nike advert. Mbappe, Ronaldo. They don't do nothing. Football's next star. There we go. Nah, man, they don't make them like they used to, man. I used to watch that. I think the guy who signed for Inter, he's a coach now in like the lower leagues. Green Hall or something, who won it? They were quality, man. They were quality. Night Cage advert. Oh, they were amazing. I know, man. I know. It's part of getting older. I only realised it as you get older. When you get older, you reminisce about old stuff a lot. You know, when you was young and the elders, you'd say, "Yo, back in my day," you'd be like, "Yo, unks, man, stop with all that madness, man." You know what I mean? You lot are getting older. Now I'm saying that. Wayne Rooney, Street Striker, yo, amazing, amazing. Anyway, no ballers anymore. Yeah, they do a Nike advert. Imagine trying to do a Nike advert nowadays with these ballers that ain't got no skill. Who are you going to put in the advert? You might get an Mbappe. You might get a Lamine in the Adidas one. You get a man doing step overs, give the ball to a player, and they're playing the ball sideways. Trying to go through the airport, you'd be like, "Yo, lads, the flight." They'll be like, "No, I have to keep the ball, guys. I have to keep the ball, guys." You know what I mean? They even got tricks to do. They probably fall over. Anyway, I know. The reminiscing, I can't help it. I'm old school people. Pro Evo, BlackBerry Messenger, LimeWire, dial-up internet. It's who I am. It's just who I am, people. Sard said most of our new signing players came from smaller teams, can't handle the Arsenal pressure. Also, can't handle the spotlight of first in the league. Yeah, maybe. Maybe the step up has been difficult. I know Gyökeres won the league in Portugal, but that kind of pressure is nothing like he gets in England. Robinho was a baller, wasn't he? Yeah, 3310. I compose my own ringtones, people. You know, they'll never know. Why have we all got the same ringtone nowadays? No, I need to know, like, can I play music for my ringtone? I think I need to go back to the original. Remember back in the day, like, you'd have like a hip hop track as your ringtone, blasting off in your pocket. Now we all just keep the ringtone that comes with the phone. I'm running it back. I'm putting some like old school 50 as my ringtone, man. Something's got to change. We're all doing the same thing. What happened to OGs? Nah, we aren't genuine. I know people think we are planning on bringing it back this month. Definitely, definitely. I think, to be honest, when everything changed with obviously Turkish left AFTV and things changed, I think that he needed to focus on what he was doing. We're both really busy, and we have spoken and we said we're going to get the show back. So probably should have done it this week after the Man United game, because there's a lot to talk about. I have music as my ringtone, just need to create a 30-second clip of that song. Yeah, I actually need to find this now. So people said TNT Sports 2 press the red button. Is it 7:30? Because I can't. All right, I press the red button. Otherwise, I'm doing a watch along and I can't even watch the game. So it would be a pretty interesting watch along if I have no access to the game. With Ethan playing in France, do you think if he enjoys playing regularly and asks for a move to France, what will be your recommendation if we don't win the league or the Champions League? If Ethan asks to leave, I think Arsenal would sell him. That's what's a little bit scary about it. Yo, I don't know what's going on here, but I can't find this Arsenal game unless it's not showing up yet. I don't know what's going on. I'm not seeing it, people. I need somebody in the UK to tell me what's going on. Red button TNT 7. I'm baffled here. I can't even see no TNT 7. I'm doing a watch along with no game to watch. Upcoming. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I might have to VPN and stuff, but it just said when I just checked, it said it's live on TNT, but I can't. It's on TNT 7. We're in, but where is TNT 7? You're watching on the laptop. Are you guys like watching build up to the game right now? No, I am. Red button top right. Okay, let's try again. Surely, I can't be that. It's shot. TNT 7 not showing on mine. I think you call it Discovery Plus. What channel is that? I don't even know what channel that is. I'll find it anyway. With Ethan, I reckon if Ethan has to leave and Marseille offered big money, they'd let him go. And that's the scary thing about it. 452. If I get this now, you are 452. No, says channel not available for me. We are struggling here, guys. We are struggling here. It's on Prime, is it? Is it on Prime? Imagine turning up for a watch-along and I ain't even got the game to watch. I assumed it was just on TNT Sports 1. People saying TNT 2, red button, top right. Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll get there. We will get there. I'm on Sky, people. I am on Sky. Yeah, I am. I'm moving mad unks. Let's have a look. We've still got half an hour anyway. TNT 7, but I don't even know where that channel is. I can't see that anyway. What's the channel number? Who's on Sky? What's the actual channel number of TNT Sports 7? I know, man, I'm moving mad like I'm on Diamond Cable or something. Let's have a look. Red button. Right. Let's see if this red button loads anyway. Yeah, MJ was back. He-Man said, I don't get how in the limited time and play minutes Eze has had, which I get, he has to be more energetic, but my guy has scored a hat-trick. One as a game and 3 or 4 assists. Odegaard leads the fake press. I've seen a lot of players like that before, by the way, where they run around a lot and get away with it just by looking busy. And he's very... You look at Odegaard, he's the master of like running around, throwing his arms up, looking busy. He doesn't do too much. Eze's very lethargic, very relaxed. And managers sometimes, they like that, you know? They like that. I don't know how it works, but it does work. Is Odegaard now a bigger problem than Havertz? I mean, at the moment he is, because he's starting every week. But Havertz, is he going to end up starting at some stage as well? That's the thing. He's got him in midfield. That concerns me. Imagine this. Imagine if Havertz plays well in attacking midfield tonight and Eze doesn't. And we're thinking, get Odegaard out of this team. We want Eze. And imagine Havertz ends up being the attacking midfielder. Because people always said he will end up back in this team at some stage. Arteta always smiles when you mention Havertz watching the pre-game. He loves him. Absolutely loves him. Zamir said, big up C, mark my word, brother, 99.9% Arsenal will win at least 2 trophies this season. I mean, I respect that confidence. I hope you're right. But I'm not sure. Until I see him win 1, then we can talk about 2. Do you know what I mean? I haven't seen 1 yet since the FA Cup. Big up Big C. This year's Prem is one of the worst in terms of quality, said Alex. I agree with that. I think the last 2 years have been awful. Bleck said, I'm still speechless, Big C. Yeah, I get it. I get it. We'll get there in the end, but it might take a little bit, you know, of that United game. But I Show Snot is the most harmless I've ever seen. Oh, man. True Gunners TV. Top Gunners think Arteta is a genius. Imagine starting Jesus, Trossard, Saka and Odegaard versus United in the same front 4 that let us down in high-pressure games in 22-23. That's right, I'm still peed off. It was crazy. I don't understand like why we think players that have let us down previously are all of a sudden going to win us things, like especially on the back of injuries. Don't get me wrong, players can improve. You could sit there and go, well, he improves, but these guys have had big injuries and they were bad before. Jesus wasn't scoring goals before the injury. That performance against United traumatized us. Hopefully tonight's game is a turning point. He's back, people. MJ, imagine Rice, Saka, Gyökeres in an advert. Jesus wept. Yo, listen, imagine Harry Maguire. Who else you got who's not? Lissandro and Sesko in an advert. You know what I mean? Slabhead would be headbutting people. Men said Oscar Bob's gone to Fulham. I think they got like 35 million for him as well. Crazy. 2 Pistols, 2 Cannons said, just watch Troop's interview, bro. How do you stay out of the foolishness? Big up yourself. You know, minimize things, people. Don't mix with too many people. Don't get involved in too much, and you have less problems, you know. But yeah, I've watched. I haven't watched the whole interview, but I've watched probably watched just over half of it, and yeah, it's he's very open about what he feels, and you got to respect that. He-Man says, see, search on Skype will lead you to Discovery Plus. I'll get there. I will get there. Stop making hamstring excuses for Saka. He's crap, says Unreasonable. Wow. I think it's important to acknowledge, though, that he wasn't... Nobody was calling Saka poor before he had the hamstring injury. So surely that injury is the thing that has put us in the situation where we're saying he's not the same player. Before the injury, we weren't saying that. So I have to say it's the injury that has, and I'm not saying he's crap, by the way. He's not. He's not. Saka's still a top player. He's not at the level that he was prior to the injury. We've got to then say, does he need more time to come back from the injury? Because what I'm thinking, just in his defense, if I was putting up a defense mechanism of Saka and saying, yo, let's defend him, what would be the angle that you would go from? You would say, okay, last season he tore his hamstring. Massive injury, especially for wingers. You tear your hamstring, he comes back this season, you're thinking, okay, let's find your way back to where you was. Then he pulls the other hamstring. So he's torn the right hamstring, and then he pulls the left hamstring. And what I think is now, when he's playing, he's not finding it as easy to get away from fullbacks. Do you know what I mean? He was just going past. Now he's not. You know what I mean? Luke Shaw, do you know how many times I've seen Saka rip up Luke Shaw? He didn't do that much against him the other day. And I think what's happening now, he's second guessing himself. He's trying to do the things that he did before, and it doesn't always work. So then what he's doing is being a little bit greedy and a little bit desperate. And that is probably stopping him from getting the numbers, to be honest. I think Saka's got to take his mind off the numbers and just play. Just win the league. If Saka scores 9 goals and we win the title, we're not going to be sitting here going, oh, man, yeah, we won the league, but Saka didn't get enough goals. Win the league, bro. Just focus. Do you know what I mean? Play your game. Be natural with it. I think he's trying to force things a little bit, but hopefully we can still get him back there. But I always used to say on this channel, for Saka to go in that very, very top bracket, he has to become more unpredictable. And I don't think he's added that to his game over the years. I just don't. I think he's very predictable. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of left-footed right wingers that have been predictable. Robben was predictable. He's going to run down the right, cutting on his left, whip it in the far corner. But he was so sharp, you couldn't stop him. Mahrez. A lot of these left footers, you know they want to get back on their left foot, but you've got to do it in a way that makes it difficult to stop. But we'll see, hopefully. Lady says, big up seeing everyone. I hope you're well wherever you are. Hope we all come happy at the end of the season. And that's all that matters, bro. That's all that matters at the end of the day. The only positive I took out of the weekend is we're 4 points clear. That's the only thing. And I am disappointed with that because we should be 7. We could have even been maybe 9 or 11 if we'd won the previous couple of games as well. The only thing I've got to take out of it is we're still 2 games ahead of Manchester City and Villa. They need to win 2 with us dropping points into. But we need to get further away, in my opinion. Another thing I want to ask the community as well. Are we making a mistake not signing somebody in this window? Because I see Man City sign Guehi and Semenyo, who are top players. Like, they've been 2 of the best players in the league this season. Like, Guehi's been a brilliant centre-back. Semenyo's been a really exciting winger. To bring in those 2 in January. And then I even look at Villa. I'm not saying these guys are amazing players, by the way, but Villa have signed Tammy Abraham and Douglas Luiz. Now, I wouldn't want Tammy Abraham. And Douglas Luiz has struggled at Forest, which is why Juventus recalled him. And Villa got him. But I'm like, Villa have brought in 2 players. They've also recalled Leon Bailey from his loan at Roma. Effectively, they got 3 new players going into that second part of the season. I just think, should we have got something done, even if it was a loan deal, a fresh face, somebody that just comes in and helps us? I was really hoping Berta got creative this month. I didn't expect like a £70 million player. I just don't think we have the money. But I thought we might. Yo, man said, I just saw that actually. Raheem Sterling's just been released by Chelsea. He won't mind, man. He'll be swimming in money. He had a year and a half left on a 325 grand a week deal. Can you imagine how much that payoff was? Apparently, he could be going to Fulham. Just sending me something there. So yeah, but we don't want. Imagine if we signed Sterling on a free plus slash activate. I got a bit. I'm trying to get this table up as well. You can see the league table. I need to see the fixtures. See who everyone's playing tonight. Who do we impress? Yeah, well, this is the problem, innit? I think you could get a midfielder on loan that's maybe good enough to go on the bench. Possibly. Would you guys agree with that? I don't think it's that difficult to get an upgrade on some of our squad players. Saka's world class at winning corners. Yeah. Zamir said, I screenshot my comment so I can show you later. Fair enough, bro. I hope you're right, by the way. Zamir said we'll win 2 trophies. I hope you're right. Garrett said, drop Odegaard, Madueke out, right, Saka down the middle. It's funny, I've heard a lot of people say play Saka in the 10. Yeah, Timber's brother only cost 4 million. Which is, I was reading that they wanted like 20 million for him. So how have they sold him for so cheap? But I'll be honest with you, I don't know how good he is. So let me not cap about Timber's brother. I know people have said before he's a decent player. I honestly don't know how good he is. Cole Palmer's being linked with Man United. He's a boyhood Man United fan, and apparently Chelsea have. I think Chelsea want to extend his contract, but he hasn't agreed yet. That would be unbelievable if they could get him, but I don't see that happening. Maybe in the future, though. Maybe in the future. Yildiz would be incredible, but you ain't going to get him in January, are you? That's the problem. That is the problem. That's an end of the season job, but I thought we could have maybe got a player in on loan. Play Gabby as a centre forward. I'm intrigued by this game tonight to see what happens. I Havertz in midfield. That concerns me because imagine this guy plays well tonight and ends up in midfield against Leeds. You know? What do you guys make of this team as well? It's people saying the squad's too strong for the importance of this game. I don't know about that. I think we need to bounce back from the weekend. A couple of things I want to talk about. Remember, people, Rice and Marino are suspended tonight, which is why those 2 aren't in the squad, which I actually think is a positive thing anyway. You know, I didn't want those. I didn't want those 2 getting suspended for the next round, so at least we get that out of the way. That then gives us an opportunity that suspensions won't be a problem going into the next knockout stage. Norgard is suspended if he gets booked tonight. Not the end of the world, no disrespect to him. But one more yellow card, he would miss the first knockout game of the next round. Obviously, now we are in a situation where every knockout tie until the semi-final, the second leg will be at the Emirates, where last year, obviously PSG in those games, Real Madrid, the second leg was away from home. So we will have that advantage now, that the second leg will be at home. So there's no excuse really for Arsenal. It's interesting. Like I was thinking today, have we got a better chance of winning the Champions League than the Prem? Or is it still the Prem? I think you would still say the Prem because I would still think I wouldn't trust him over 2 legs. against like a PSG or somebody in the knockout stage. Champions League draw is Friday. Is it Friday? Let me check this. Champions League draw. Ain't that the one for the playoffs on Friday? When is it? I'm sure it's the playoff draw on Friday, or are they actually drawing who we would get after the playoffs as well? Because I thought it was only the playoffs. I think it is this Friday, right? Yeah, February. Yeah, but I don't know if that's the one with us in it. I think we can get to the Champions League. Yeah, well, I saw that as well. Bayern Munich now, Musiala and Alphonso Davies back in training, and Diaz was suspended as well. So you're playing against a different Bayern Munich team now. Do you know what I mean? 3 top players coming back. It would be a totally different game if we played them. So I definitely don't think it would be as easy as we maybe thought before. Has anyone managed to get the game on? Well, everyone just keeps saying it's on TNT Sports 7, so I'm hoping I can get it now. I just went on that Discovery Plus, and I'm hoping I can get the game on now. If not, I'm cooked. Let's have a look. If this don't work, I'm in big trouble. Everyone's saying TNT 7. I don't know where that is. I can't see that anywhere. Red button on TNT 1. Okay. Let's try that. You guys are watching the build-up. I'm not even watching the build-up. I don't know where TNT 7 is. TNT 2 red button worked for you, yeah? All right, cool. We're going to try. I've just... Oh, man. This is going to take me ages. You know, you have to type your whole email address in on a... on the pad. Just takes ages. Sure. Hotmail. If this don't work, I'm cooked. I'm doing a watch along without watching the game. I hope this works. Give me a second, people. It's on Paramount. Yeah. I haven't. I don't think I had it. I just had to join. It said create an account. So I'm hoping this works. I will actually be fuming if I don't watch this. Give me a second, people. This is what you call live YouTube. Anything can happen. I've set up a watch along. I'm not even watching the game. Please work. Able to. Oh, we're in trouble here, lads. We are in trouble here. What's going on? What is going on? Oh, am I on the... All right. Yeah, it might work now. Discovery Plus. Come on. Let's try this. I'm doing all sorts here. I'm getting emails to confirm it, verify it. Come on. I think we might have it. Surely. I think I've got it. What is going on? Why can't I see the Arsenal game? Barca. Oh, right. We've got it. We've got it, people. Watch live. Yes, we have it. Jeez, that one easy, was it? Dark arts, you know, I'm doing all sorts. Right, there we go. I've got it. But I'm not even watching it on my TV, but I've got it. I have got it. Yeah, I know. Apologies. I'm mumbling because I don't know why it's so difficult to get it on. I've got it now, people. As a Turk, I don't want to see Yildiz ruined by Arteta. Big up Guna Genk. And David said, nightmare scenario, Havertz scores tonight, into the team against Leeds, next 3 Prem games reverts to super miss from the form season over history repeats. Honestly, a good Havertz performance tonight scares me. Scares me. I'm telling you now. Because if he balls out tonight, he'll start him against Leeds. He'll start him against Leeds. And then we're cooked. Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? How many subscriptions do you need to... How many subscriptions do you need to watch your team? The stream is too streamy. It's crazy. Oh, mate. Havertz probably score a hat-trick tonight. Watch this. And they'll be singing his name. Gyökeres won't score. I need Gyökeres to do well today. I need Gyökeres to score. Please. Because if you can't score against bottom of the Champions League, we are short of options. Do you know what I mean? Players are coming on the pitch, people. Players are coming on the pitch. Finally managed to get it so we can watch it. Have they got... I don't really know any of their players, to be honest. I pay 3 sites to watch Arsenal. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right, I'm trying to get on my TV now. The fight's still going on, people. The fight is still going on. Use 6 digits. What is going on here? I'm still trying to get it on the TV because I'm watching it on my phone. That's not ideal. Give me 1 second. Otherwise, I'll just watch it on the phone. We'll work with it. People asking me what channel it's on. You're asking the wrong person. I have got it on that Discovery Plus TNT Sports, but for some reason, through the TV, I still can't get it. When I'm pressing the red button, it's not showing up. Right. Let's see. TNT 7. Yeah, everyone says TNT 7, but no one can find TNT 7. Yeah, cast it to the TV. Discovery Plus app on the TV. Oh, okay. The Arteta impression. I mean, I don't think I'm as good at it anymore. After watching that Darren Farley one, I can't get anywhere near that. I'll be honest with you, people. I can't get nowhere near that one. We kick off in a minute, people. I wonder if I'm a bit behind. When I watch it on TV, sometimes it's there's a slight delay. But we're there. At least we're watching it anyway. At least we're there, people. Big up to everyone locked in. Do me a favor, hit the like button as well. Make sure you hit the like button. And people, keep me updated with the other scores. I'm going to try and watch I'm going to put the PSG game against Newcastle on here. So that, because that is a big game. Man City as well. If Man City don't win, there's a good chance they don't make the top 8, which is crazy. And they could go out tonight. So keep me updated. Nah, it ain't on ITV, bro. It ain't on ITV. If only it was. You're watching Chelsea's match. I'm going to put the PSG game on. I'm going to put Newcastle PSG on. We'll watch that one. But luckily, I got it on the TV. Give me a mod, bro. I'll update you every sec. Big up, big up. Keep us updated, man, anyway. What if you lose the Wi-Fi and the Champions League Arsenal final? Yeah. Do you know what? I actually need a backup plan because Champions League semi-final, my internet cut off. I wasn't able to stream the biggest game of the season, so I need a backup plan. Right, we are about to kick off, people. I'm going to watch the Newcastle game against PSG and the Arsenal game there. Am I behind on the... I hope I'm not. Havertz. I bet Havertz bags. I can just see it already. I need Gyökeres to bag. Let me make sure this Champions League timer works. It didn't work last time. Oh, yeah, it's there. We're good. We're about to kick off, people. Arsenal against Kairat from Kazakhstan. I'm behind. It's half time. They're about to kick off. I think we are on time, actually, so fair play. We're underway, people. The final Champions League game of the group stage. Everyone's delighted because we've won every game. For me, I don't even get excited until I see the knockouts, people. If there's a penalty, who takes it? Ball over to yo, Havertz nearly in already. I'm telling you, Havertz gonna bag. I'm going 4-0, by the way. I'm going 4-0 to Arsenal. Who played that ball? Eze. Havertz could have got that. Havertz could have actually got that. How did he not get that? Are you guys in front of me? Or are you at the same stage? Are we aligned in the timing? Monaro said, really enjoy your commentary, Big C. Truth is what I like about you. All about the truth, people. You bet on every English side. Yeah, City have got Galatasaray at home. Nah, Newcastle aren't beating PSG. You ain't winning that. You ain't winning that. You guys are in front of me, yeah? Fair enough. If Arsenal score, I don't know if I'll celebrate. Honestly, that Man United hangover is serious. Havertz. Oh, you guys are about 10 seconds ahead of me. Fair enough. We'll make it work. Don't worry. I'll reload it at half time. We go again. We go again, people. Gyökeres, get in. Victor Gyökeres, 1-0. I'm not even hitting the celebration. What a start, by the way. 1-0 to Arsenal after 1 minute and 45 seconds. Victor Gyökeres. Good finish. I'm not even shouting. Good lad. We need that Gyökeres hat-trick. 1-0 to Arsenal, people. Kai Havertz assist. He's starting. He's going to start. Gyökeres shifts out his feet. Bottom corner. Good lad. Look at the ball from Eze, though, into Havertz. Good ball from Havertz, man. I'm telling you. Gyökeres scores 1-0. Should the keeper have saved that? I bet a goalkeeper saves that. I can't lie, but give him the ball early. That's all you got to do. You don't want to mess around. 1-0 to Arsenal, Gyökeres. No celebrations. Oh, that could be a penalty to Kairat. Ref says no. I thought he pulled his shirt there. I went 4-0. It could be bigger. Hey, Eze, I got a lot of time for that. That's a foul, ref. Oh, yeah, he's give it. Kai Havertz assist. We could be in trouble, guys. He gets another goal. We go crazy. He'll be starting. I'm not going to lie. It is probably the first through ball of the season. Gyökeres, come on. Big up random clips. Why not use our snotty captain in these games? Have fresh Eze against Leeds. Now, I think Eze needs game time, though, man. Needs to find his rhythm a little bit. Yeah, I thought Norgard might have pulled that guy down for a penalty, you know. I swear down, they ain't showed the replay. But, yeah, I told you, penalty check. I think Norgard could be in trouble. VAR check for a penalty to Kairat. If we concede, PSG penalty against Newcastle. Is there a penalty to Kairat? Oh my days! Dembele's missed the penalty for PSG. Saved by Nick Pope. Ballon d'Or Dembele has missed the penalty. Well, the ref's been sent to the screen. Was it Calafiore? Usually, when you get sent to the screen, you know what time it is. Let me see that. Penalty. That's a pen. Grabbed his shirt, bro. Grabbed his shirt. That's a pen. Pen. All day long. Don't even need to replay it. It's a pen. If we concede to these, mate, oh my... You shouldn't even be conceding a goal against these. The only hope we've got is he's looking at it a lot, so he's obviously not sure, the ref. Because the first time I saw it, I thought that was a penalty. He grabs his shirt. Calafiore. Penalty. Penalty to Kairat, people. How do you concede a penalty against the worst team in the group? Oh, Calafiori, mate. You're all over the place. Does he need to do that? But don't worry, guys. He's got great here for the new merch. Barcelona are losing. But Kairat with a penalty against Arsenal. Bottom of the group. And Calafiori has given away a penalty. We went 1-0 up after 1 minute and 45 seconds. We have now conceded a penalty in the 5th minute. They have scored a grand total of 6 goals in 7 matches. And Kepa has a chance to save a penalty. Here comes the Kairat penalty taker. I don't even know who it is. Short run up, scores. Oh, we've conceded to some team named Carrot. Oh, guys, the Carrot guys. It is the Carrot guys. It's too much, guys. The Carrot has equalized, guys. 1-1. Arsenal 1. Carrot 1. Crazy work. Jorginho. Look, his name's hanging off the back of his shirt. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable, guys. The Carrot has made it. You got to laugh. You got to laugh, man. Come on. What are we going to do? Get angry? We've conceded against a team called Carrot. Up the Carrots. The Carrot was too carroty, guys. The Carrot was too carroty. The letters are falling off their jerseys, bro. You know what I mean? Them man have been ironing it on in the changing room. Arsenal 1, Carrot 1. Like, what's going on here, man? But don't worry, guys. Calafiori. It's got beautiful hair. Really has. Armani model. Arsenal 1, Carrot 1. 1 carat gold. PSG just bagged. Man like Vitinha. These men haven't got... Have they? No, they got 1 point. The only point they got was against Paphos, which I'm sure that's a holiday result. Basically drew 1-1 with Iron Apple. And Calafiori got booked. He'll probably get sent off. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. The Carrot is too good, guys. Corner to Arsenal, guys. The Carrot was too carroty, guys. The Carrot was too carroty. Jasper Carrot. No, he's old school. The Carrot was too carroty, guys. Big up Big C still buzzing after the Man United result. First loss after the haircut. By the way, whatever happened to the intro? Oh, I know, bro. Yeah, that's true. That's the first defeat since I cut my hair. Had to be to you lot. Yo, download Paramount Plus. Big up. Havertz assist. Yeah, I'm going to try. At half time, I try and get on the TV. Corner to Arsenal. Doesn't work. Eze comes back to him. Come on. Decent. Oh, headed away. Oh, yeah, good shot, Calafiori, mate. Backpedaling, 30 yards out volley on your right foot. Wow. Crazy work, people. Crazy work. The Carrot was too carroty, guys. Physicality beats talent every day. Odegaard out. Cala just gave them a pen. Yep. I'll start Kai as 10 behind Yoker as Eze as the 8. Maybe you could put Rice in the 6. Are we on the party boat? I think so. I think we are. Yeah, I haven't seen... I miss Vitinha's goal. Vitinha's a joke of a player. It's crazy to think he was at Wolves. I hardly noticed him in the Prem. I hardly noticed him in the Prem. And now he's up there as the best midfielder on the planet. Here's Noni. I forgot Noni was even on the pitch. Havertz. Come on, Noni. Get involved, lad. Get involved. Don't run it off the pitch. Oh, yeah. Tackled. Yeah. I can't believe we're drawing. I can't believe we've conceded. Man City winning 1-0. Big up, people. Keep me updated. Keep me updated. I think somebody said Tottenham are winning as well. Haaland, of course, was it? Yeah, Haaland. Come on, man. What are we doing? Do you know what? As much as I expect these to be poor, but they only lost 2-1 away at Inter. Kairat are on the attack. If they go in front, I lock the stream off. If we're losing to a Kairat, I lock it off early as well. I don't think they're as bad as we maybe think. Oh, the Spurs one was ruled out. First game I'm missing in years. Who scored? Yeah, Gyökeres scored, but we conceded a penalty, bro, and 1-1. Calafiori pulled the guy back. We scored after 90 seconds. No, what's going on? Skelly, why are you blocking him off there, bro? He might get booked now as well. Is he getting booked for that? We're actually making these look decent. I can't believe what I'm watching. Dear, oh dear. Free kick. Free kick to Kairat, people. Apparently Pogba could be getting released by Monaco. That's got a Saudi move written all over it, hasn't it? Here we go for Lucas Paqueta to Flamengo. Free kick to Kairat, people. I shouldn't call them Carrot, really, but information and entertainment. Hey, what are we doing? Oh, no, we're going. This game actually doesn't even feel that simple. When we went 1-0 up that quick, I thought, yeah, it's going to be a slaughtering. Here's Ben White in possession at right back. First team from bottom. Yep, top against bottom of the group. They got 1 point out of 7. Lost the other 6. Scored 5. Conceded 19. Or have they scored 6? Sorry. That was 4. Yeah. 19 against. Arsenal in possession. Calafiori's on a yellow. I thought Skelly was actually going to get a yellow as well. Leverkusen beating Villarreal. Really, I should have looked at the table with everyone before. Obviously, Napoli play Chelsea. If Napoli lose tonight, they're out. That'll be a big club. They won't even be in the playoffs. City are winning. City need to win to have any chance of getting in the top 8. Even a win doesn't guarantee they get in the top 8. Obviously, we win the group as long as we get a point. Bayern Munich can't catch us if we get 1 point. Real Madrid, Liverpool, Tottenham. It'll be interesting. They're all in the top 8 at the moment. Kairat, long ball. Do you know what's interesting? We don't even look that comfortable, to be honest. I think we do need a winter break. We need to go to Dubai or something. We're drawing with Bugs Bunny, you know what I mean? Drawing with Bugs Bunny, bro. Yeah, Robertson was heavily linked with Tottenham. Apparently, Liverpool tried to recall Tsimikas from Roma, and then they would have sold Robertson, but I think Roma didn't allow Tsimikas to be recalled, so that meant that that deal collapsed. Havertz gives away a free kick to Kairat on the edge of their box. Arteta should be fuming with this. He does look. He looks very angry, by the way. He looks very angry. And he should be. He should be. Balogun's just scored for Monaco against Juventus. What is... Yo, Calafiori... Oh, he's done well in the end. He looked rusty there. He's done well. Balogun has scored for Monaco, people, against Juventus. Liverpool have scored against Karabag. Havertz scores 2-1. Havertz has scored. And we all know that means, people. Fair play to him, though. He's been out for months. 1 goal, 1 assist. Be prepared for the Havertz renaissance in midfield, people. Kai Havertz makes it 2-1 to Arsenal. Donkey! Nah, fair play to him. But be prepared. We have a new attacking midfielder, guys. Gyökeres bullies that defender to the floor. Havertz shot. Was it deflected or did it just go in? It looked like it went. It looked like it went down the middle of the goal. Did that get? Look at Gyökeres bully that guy to the floor. Was that Havertz shot deflected? I don't understand why the keeper missed it. No, just whips it in. Decent finish. I don't. Nah, what is the goalkeeper doing there? He's had a stinker. He's dived past the ball. I'm happy for Havertz though, man. Like whatever we think, listen, he's been out injured for a long time, and listen, let's keep it 100. Like our attacking players are not playing well. Do you know what I mean? Maybe sometimes in football, people, players find a connection. Maybe it's Gyökeres and Havertz. Somehow, who knows? He set up Gyökeres for the first goal. On the second one, Gyökeres has barged him out of the way. Skelly unlucky with a pass there. Original Nut said, I was going to ask how many Arsenal red cards to make it an interesting game, but now it looks like we need a 12th man. Hopefully we'll be all right. Go and win 5-1 or something. Their goalkeeper's awful. Even on the Gyökeres goal, I thought, that's not in the corner. Maybe you should have got a hand on that. And then that one was even worse. I think he tried to dive early, and then Havertz hasn't got it in the corner. He's almost dived past the ball. Crazy. Penalty to Chelsea, is it? At Napoli, yeah. That'll be big, Napoli. Oh, Benfica against Madrid. Basically, we want a few of the big clubs to end up in the playoffs against each other. So I'd like to see a couple of the big teams get beat so we can see that. Here's Noni. Clips it in. Ben White does really well. Little back heel into Havertz. Havertz scoops it in. Goalkeeper catches it. Havertz ain't got favourites. He passes. Yeah, no, you're right. That is one thing I will give Havertz. I feel like he will pass the ball. You know, he's not on that, oh, I have to pass to Saka if he's on the right. But the only thing is, people, Havertz in midfield. I don't know about that, man. Yeah, I think we got to remember the opposition. You know, but let's see. Let's see. Chelsea have scored. Chelsea have scored. Who scored the penalty? I'm assuming, don't Enzo take that? Enzo. 1-0 to Chelsea. I think that's away in Napoli as well. Havertz, Gyökeres partnership. The one thing I will say about what you're saying is, I do think that Gyökeres would benefit from having another kind of striker up there. Do you know what I mean? I just think it would help him. I'm not saying it should be Havertz, but at the moment, our attack ain't working. So something needs to change. Oi, Mosquera's took a... I hope he's exaggerating that because he looks like he's in a lot of pain. Penzo Fernandez. Sounds dumb, but when Havertz played at Leverkusen, he played 10 and he played well. The problem I thought was when he played in midfield for us, he was like in that left 8 where Xhaka played and he had too much defensive responsibility. It didn't work. Yock with the pick and roll. My striker, says Whiskey Albatross. Random Clit said, what we saying? Havertz to start at 10 now. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how he gets on. Sometimes you get away with things like that in games like this. I don't know if that would work in the Prem against a better team. But maybe play Rice. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe play this same midfield, but put Rice instead of Norgard. They need to do something different. Here's Martinelli. It's a good ball in. It's headed away at the near post. Do you know what it is with me, people, man? I have to consider the opposition. Jesus in the Champions League, even against Inter Milan, looked really good. And we all saw how he played at the weekend. 2-0 to Liverpool. 2-0 to Liverpool against Karabag. A Liverpool win will get them through. We want a couple of the big teams to get put in the playoffs. Madrid. Wirtz has scored for Liverpool. There's Noni Madueke. He hasn't. He's had a quiet game so far. 2 players on him. Rolls it back to Mosquera into Norgard. Norgard gives it away. Mosquera wins it back. 2-1 in the first half. Wiltord, for me, was better than Jesus, bro. Our draw's in 4 weeks' time, end of Feb. Yeah, I thought this was just the one for the playoffs. Benfica hit the ball. Also on the attack, Havertz again looking for Gyökeres. Gyökeres hits the post. Yo, the Gyökeres Havertz link up. Don't hype it too much. Should he have scored that? Right foot cross. Oh no, it doesn't hit the post. He goes wide. Do you know what I like though about how Havertz is playing? Did he save that? I think the keeper tipped that wide. No, maybe not. Do you know what I like about Havertz? What he's doing though, to his credit. Look how the ball comes to him there. He just plays it first time. He knows there's a striker there. Give him the ball. I don't need to have a touch. I don't need to shimmy. I don't need to dance like the in-betweeners. Strikers there. Give him the ball. Just give him the ball. That's all you need. That is all you need. Pass the ball quickly into the striker's feet. Oh, Kvara's limping off for PSG. That doesn't look a good one. Doué comes on. Should have poached Hendrick. I think he wanted guaranteed football. We couldn't offer him. He'll start at Lyon. Mosquera, good ball into Madueke. His first touch lets him down. And it runs away from him. Isaiah and Odegaard do the first time cross, bro. I'm telling you. It causes problems. Yeah, Norgard, man. We know what Norgard is, people. He's just an average midfielder. George said, let's calm down. We're playing Borat FC. I hear it. Havertz scored a goal. I can see Miguel creaming. Oh, you can imagine the press conference reaction. Oh, guys, we've missed him so much, guys. 1 goal, 1 assist. I told you he was going to do... Do you know the one thing I'll say about Havertz, right? Because I don't want it to seem like I'm just hating on the guy. You know my opinion of him. But the one thing I will say about him that I do respect about his game, every time he plays, he gets in big goal-scoring situations. I said it all the time. Like he must have really good movement and game understanding because he always gets into those situations. The problem has been over the years that he misses too many of them. That's where the problem is. He misses those chances. But I don't know. I think the thing about the Leeds game, he's been out for a long time. Would he even be fit enough to play another game that soon? Here he is on the ball. I mean, even there, the ball doesn't get there, but you can see straight away he's looking for Gyökeres. Come on, Noni, do something. Decent turn, better. Get involved in the game. We are playing direct, aren't we? And I do like that. There's Calafiori, Lewis Skelly. Look at this movement, lads. Look at this. Gyökeres. Oh, no. He's stretching. Great football. That would have been a fantastic goal. Oh, man, does he put it over? I didn't even see where that went. He's fuming. Look at that from... Oh, Skelly and Martinelli. I think he's... You've got to get that in somehow, man. He's got under it. You just got to get your studs on it. Gyökeres got to get a hat-trick tonight, man. There's goals galore in this. Marcin said 2.5 book his first half, yeah? Trust me, I know I'm yapping, not getting carried away against his opposition. Havertz is not as selfish as Saka and Odegaard. It's a good sign. I hear you, Random. David, big up to you, bro. He said, Curtis, hold the line. We cannot win the league with Donkey in midfield. Don't even entertain that nonsense. This opposition team is championship level. I hear you, bro. I hear you. I do, honestly. Yeah, he's got to score. He's stretching, but I still think you just got to force that over the line, man. Come on. Let's play some football. Let's play some football, guys. Look how direct we're playing. Look at the movement. And the thing is, when Gyökeres comes out of the striker role, Havertz occupies it. We're actually playing well. I know 2-1 doesn't reflect a great performance. Come on, Ebbs, get in the game. Better, move the ball. But we are moving the ball quick. Noni, cook him. Cook him. Good defending. Corner to Arsenal. We are so much more direct now. Listen, don't get me wrong. We're not playing against great opposition. But it's nice to see the ball being moved quicker. Oi, bro, do you know what was happening, right? So, where I was buying the Fiji water from, it was £20. It was £20 for like 12 bottles or something like that. £20 for 12 bottles. So, but when I go to the supermarket like Highland Spring and Evian, it's like £6 for 12 bottles. Listen, man, recession. Evian's nice. Highland Spring's nice. We keep it moving. Can't keep dealing with this Fiji water. Aye, Noni, good skill. Surely, Noni. Oh, it's blocked. Goes out for a corner. Good skill, though. Let's encourage the brother, man. Come on. Come on, Noni. This needs to be a confidence-boosting game for Arsenal, man. Manchester Gunner said, as an Arsenal fan from Manny, I'm vexed. I can't lie, bro. Yeah, I hear you. I bet you're seeing a lot of Man United fans. A lot of Man United shirts around Manchester this week. Mad Wessie, wow. Good dribbling. We need the end product, you know what I mean? Let's see if his corner kick taking has improved. In swinger. 27 minutes gone. Actually quite an entertaining game, to be honest. Noni whips it in. Can we get... Do you know what? I actually wouldn't mind us not scoring from a set piece. Yo, Calafiori, are you going to use your head, my friend? You're on a yellow card. You're dragging the guy down to the floor. Undo that ponytail and give your head a wobble. Red Rum, the horse, you know what I mean? What's he doing? Is he trying to get sent off? Man's booked a holiday. Peckham Springs. Hey, listen. I told you I'm an unks. I watched Only Fools and Horses, you know. Peckham Springs, the tap water. Come on, I know. I know what time it is. Yeah, Calafiori's playing like he's drunk now. City are winning 2-0. I'm assuming it's Haaland. The hair was too hairy. Do you know what I mean? Who scored for City, people? It's got to be Erling, hasn't it? When City score, it's only really Erling. Erling and Erling. 2-1 to Atletico. Oh, no, it's Athletic Bilbao. Sorry, I thought it was Atletico Madrid. Come on, let's go. Come on, Martinelli. Roll the ball, fella. Roll the ball, fella. Oh, Cherky. Baller. Baller. Sent. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I don't know what's wrong with Cala. When the Municio is like a pizza pie Calafiore. No, not Cherky Brace. I think, didn't Haaland get the first one? I think Haaland got the first one. And then Cherky. Two of their best players this season. Still only 2-1 though, I'll be honest. I need more than that. Barca are losing. What? Wow, Barca defeat knocks them into the playoffs. I'm here for that. So at the moment, Barca are out of the top 8. So are Inter, so are Newcastle, so are Tottenham, so are Juventus. Top 8 at the moment, Arsenal, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, PSG, Real Madrid, Chelsea, Man City, Atletico Madrid. So you would end up with Tottenham, Newcastle, Inter, Barcelona, Juventus, all in the playoffs. Marseille 2-0 down. Oh, Mbappe's just scored for Madrid. Who else? Probably the best player in the world right now, to be honest, Kylian. He has scored against Benfica. Mourinho's Benfica. Kylian! Coach, do you think Odegaard can still be influential in the team without the response? I do. I honestly think people think it would destroy him taking the armband off him. I think it would free him up a little bit. I don't think he's built to have the responsibility of other players on his shoulders. He needs to focus on his own game. I would genuinely take the armband off him. Arteta won't do it. He won't do it. Eze's playing. Yeah, I think he is playing in the Declan Rice role. He's been okay. Some nice touches. I think the weight of the armband is weighing him down. Yeah, I'm telling you. Captain's armband ain't no joke. Not when you're at a big club and we're demanding things. 29 goals for Mbappe. Would you say the best player in the world at the moment? I think he is. Maybe Lamine as well. 1-0 to Ajax. Who are Ajax playing? I don't even know who's playing who, to be honest. It's a shame for Marseille because I'm pretty sure I read that Ethan can play in the Champions League if they get through to the next stage. But they're heading out. They're not even in the playoffs at the moment, 2-0 down, which is not good. I don't think he's allowed to play tonight, but I think if they get through, he was allowed to play in the next stage. Nobody in my life has let me down like Eze has let me down, says Lawrence. I thought your ultimate letdown, Lawrence, was Gyökeres. I think it's because we expected so much of Eze. But I think he needs a run in the team regardless. I still think he needs a run in the team. Nice little flick. Yo, we're playing football. Gyökeres into Skelly. Don't shoot, bro. The angle's off. The angle is off. It goes out for a goal kick. Mbappe is the best goal scorer. Yamal is the best player. Yeah, I'd be sort of in agreement with you there. Nice little flick from Eze. Oh, Skelly, that's an awful shot. Napoli have equalised. That right against Chelsea. I'll take that. Yeah, they're going mad. They're going absolutely mad. Napoli, that atmosphere in that stadium is crazy. Yok, I was sceptical. Eze, I thought would be our best player. Do you know what? I remember having a conversation, Lawrence, about that, saying when we signed Eze, I said he could become our best attacking player. He's that good. In my head, I was like, he's got more natural ability on the ball than probably all of our attack. Just you can see it's so easy for him, but we're just not getting enough out of him. I mean, he's getting on the ball a lot tonight, but I need more damage. I need damage from him. Looking for Gyökeres. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper. Good ball that by Eze. Tight angle. Keeper blocks it. So what does that do to Chelsea now then? Does that put Chelsea out of the top 8 with a draw? Takes them down to 14. I think it does. I think that puts Chelsea out of the top 8. Oh, bro, do you remember his goal last season? Was it last season, the goal where Eze volleyed it from the edge of the box? I remember tweeting. Bring him to Arsenal. I still believe some of it's the system. I'm sorry. But, yeah. Chelsea are now 9th, right? 11 minutes till half time. Chelsea and Newcastle currently out of the top 8. So are Tottenham. So it will end up with Arsenal, Liverpool and Man City qualifying. Good ball into Gyökeres. Is he offside? Why did he turn back there? Finds Ben White. Arsenal moving the ball nicely. Slow down a little bit now. 11 minutes till half time. Leverkusen 2-0 against Villarreal. I think Villarreal are out. Wow, they've had a terrible group stage. They're second from bottom. 5 defeats in a row. Pepe and them, man. Ah, Skelly gives it away. Unlucky. Apparently Napoli's goal was a belter. Here come Kairat. That's a foul. No. Ref says no. Norgard finds Havertz. This is one of them games where you've got to be cautious because Havertz looks good and Havertz is in. What are we doing? Who was offside there? Arsenal have scored, but it's been ruled out for offside. But who was offside? Was Havertz offside? Gyökeres got a foot on it, but then I think was Kai Havertz offside? I think Gyökeres. Let's have a look. I thought Havertz was onside. I reckon he's on. Gyökeres is. Oh my days! I'm telling you now, it could be Martinelli who's offside. I reckon Gyökeres touches it. That could be a goal. I reckon that could be a goal. Who's offside? Has Martinelli tapped it in offside? Because I don't. He's given offside. Or is he saying, let me listen? If Martinelli has tapped that in on the line and he's offside, it's ridiculous. So basically, ball into Havertz. I think it was Norgard. Decent ball as well. Rolls it to Gyökeres. He gets his toe on it. It's going in the bottom corner. And then Martinelli taps it. I think that's a goal, people. Why is Martinelli even touching that? But apparently it's not him. They're saying it's Havertz. I'm wondering when Martinelli touches it, was he already over the line? I'm telling you now, Havertz 1 goal, 2 assists if this goal counts. Will be crazy. Goal, people! I think Martinelli scored it, right? When Martinelli scored it, he's nicked it off the line. 3-1. So it's Gyökeres' assist. Let's have a look. So yeah, into Havertz, into Gyökeres. Yeah, Martinelli was onside. Martinelli scores from a yard out. He's nicked it off Gyökeres. To be honest, Gyökeres should have got that in without him even getting close to it. But 3-1 to Arsenal. Gyökeres assist, Martinelli goal. Havertz pre-assist. Every big attack is going through Havertz. What a ball that is, Eze. Counter-attack. Havertz. Movement all over the place. Rolls it into Gabriel Martinelli. Saved. And Gyökeres, it hits him in the head and keeper saves it. Yo, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, right? But Havertz looks like our most dangerous player. I don't know if that means... Well, I know what it means. The manager's going to be going absolutely... He'll be throwing a party tomorrow night at his house. I don't blame Nelly. You have to make sure. Listen, if you're there, your instinct naturally, you'll just put your foot out. It's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Gyökeres should have a hat-trick. What's good, Big C? Opal as well, my brother. Absolutely F this game, F this manager. Just here for the Shaw 9 vibes. Big up Buenos Aires, Guna. Hope you're well, bro. Hope you are well. 6 Champions League goals for Martinelli. That's actually quality, you know, in the group. Who's the top scorers in the who's the top goal scoring players? I think Mbappe's top scorer. Top scorer, Champions League. I'm Omri in the Champions League. Havertz running the show, people. 1 goal, 1 pre-assist, and 1 assist. Mbappe's got 11 goals. Nah, he's going mad. He's nowhere near the top, actually. Oh, Haaland's got 8. I think Mbappe's got 12 now, because I don't think this had tonight's one on it. So Mbappe's got 12. Haaland's got 8. Kane's got 7. Gordon and Osimhen have got 6. And Martinelli's got 6. So he's doing well. Oh, you're joking. Benfica bagged against Madrid. No, does that... I don't know if that puts Madrid out of the top 8. I think that's... They'll lose one. They'll go down to 15. Does that knock Madrid out of the top 8? I don't think it does. They end up on 15 now. I think they're hanging on still. We want some of these big teams in the playoffs. Barcelona at the moment are in the playoffs. Yeah, that Norgard flick was very good. Very good. I respect that a lot. Martinelli, Gyökeres, Havertz. Three players who didn't start at the weekend against Man United. That's what you've got to do. You've got to come in and make a point. Gyökeres. What are you doing? Oh, he's offside. What's happened here? Is that a goal? What's he given? Offside. We should genuinely be 6-1 up at half time. I don't understand. What is he? Offside? Oh, foul. Ref give a free kick. Yeah, be prepared, people, for Kai Havertz to get a good run in this team. Listen, I like the way we played. The goal is disappointing. We shouldn't have conceded against these. But we're doing what we should be doing. Against, well, we're not actually. We should have scored 5. He'll ruin it in the second half by bringing on Odegaard and all them lot. Give these lot a good 60, 70 minutes. This ref's good, man. He don't give little soft free kicks. Nonny, come on. Just roll it to him, Nonny. No, man. That's the lack of quality there, bro. The weight of pass. You know, if he did that in a big game there, Nonny, I'd be going mad. That's not a difficult pass. Overhits it to the goalkeeper. Gyökeres could have been one-on-one. Listen, he looks good, but do we have to take the quality of opposition into account? I think we do. Should bring academy kids on. Yeah, some young lads on the bench, man. Give them a run out. Last 10, 15. Be a great moment for them. Make their debut. Nonny is like, he's just not quite there. Lacks that quality. What? A Napoli winning? No. Let's turn over. Chelsea are... I knew Napoli. How are Napoli like... How are they struggling to even make the playoffs? I hope McTominay scored. I don't think it is. Is it him? Is it McTominay? Oh, Højlund. Man like Rasmus. Italy's mad, you know, because some of these players are so bad in the Prem. Højlund all of a sudden looks a good striker over there in Italy. Their fan base loves him. And McTominay is absolute baller over there. No, man. Please, I said I wasn't going to shout today. How? He's overhitting that ball again. Triangle on PlayStation, bro, on FIFA. That's the second time he's overhit that same pass in 2 minutes. Conte's the manager. Yeah, you know Antonio, man, he's always going to do something. And plus he was Chelsea manager. He's going to have a point to prove, isn't he? He's always going to have a point to prove. We should genuinely be 6-1 up. We've missed so many chances. Didn't read my super chat. All right, no more goals this half. Says I'm not seeing that. Well, can we get one more? Without Odegaard, we play more fluid. None of the 6 or 7 touches before passing the ball. Odegaard slows our play. Come on, Nonny. Oh. Giflan said, I really think we have missed Calafiori a lot, but time will tell. Yeah, I know what you mean. He hasn't been amazing tonight, but he creates chaos. I can't lie. Havertz's movement is brilliant. He's balling. He's always had quality movement. That's one thing I'll never take away from him. His movement, he gets in them little pockets. I would say the difference, and this ain't me hyping him at all, by the way. I think when we signed Havertz, we played him left 8, right? We played him in that Xhaka role, that Declan Rice role. I don't think he could play that. He doesn't like that defensive work. If you're going to play him midfield, which I don't like, by the way, I think you've got to play him in the 10 and get him close to Gyökeres. Unlucky there. Martinelli whips it wide. Good effort. Havertz masterclass. He's played well. MJ said, see if you lose to Leeds, how will the season play out? Yo, that was close to top bins, by the way, from Martinelli. If we lose to Leeds, mate, oh my, oh. Nah, I don't even want to think about that. DM said, I'm staying calm, but no, Havertz's directness is good. In all seriousness, I hope Havertz can give us something different. We really need an attacker to hit form. Alfred said, people are going to say it's the opponent, but I'm actually glad to see Havertz. You have no idea how tired I am of watching Saka's boring style of play. Odegaard slow side to side, refused to pass forward. I think Odegaard is the one you've got to really go. Saka's going to get back in the team. It's not like Noni Madueke's come in and done anything. Saka's got to adapt when he comes back into the side. Does Jamal break into Arteta's first 11 if he was coach? He gets in every 11 in the world, man. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Noni elbowed the guy in the back there. Do you think Owen Goals will get 20 minutes? His finishing has been excellent. I hope he doesn't come on tonight. I want us to get the goals, you know. Not Owen Goals, a.k.a. own goals. Bajan said, Gyökeres and Madueke are average footballers. Don't at me stealing a wage out here. Gyökeres is far from perfect, but I'm still saying he can get some sort of run of goals going if we play him and we get a better system. Newcastle have equalised. Yo, man like Joe Willock. Joe Willock, you know, former Arsenal player, heads it in. That's a big, big goal, you know. Can PSG get knocked out? Can PSG get knocked out of the top 8? Joe Willock, I think I called him Joel Willock just then, actually. Joe Willock with the goal. PSG look a bit vulnerable, you know. Can they get... Eze's the football definition of nonchalant, yeah. Strolls around, it's his style, isn't it? Newcastle 1, PSG 1 in Paris. What does that do to PSG? Takes 2 points off them. They'll be in 8th on goal difference. So a Newcastle winner could knock them out. And also, if one of the teams below them, I want to see some of these big teams, man, end up in the playoffs for the sake of Arsenal. You know what I mean? And Barca are losing. Barca are going into the playoffs at the moment as well. Should be half time now. Here we go, half time, people. Half time whistle goes. Arsenal 3, Kairat 1. It should be about, I don't know what it should be. It should be about 6. I think genuinely 6-1. We've missed at least 2 or 3 sitters. Newcastle 1-1 at half time. Wow. Let's have a little look, people. Big up to everyone locked in. Wow. 5.5K locked in. Bro, the knee slide from Joe Willock. I thought he was going to go under the... What? Penalty to Benfica? I thought he was going to go under the Eiffel Tower. He slid that far. What's going on here? How come I ain't got the Real Madrid game? I don't know what's going on. Oh, is it red button job again? So, let's have a look at the Champions League table. It's a penalty to Benfica, apparently. Yeah, we should be well clear. We want these big clubs to end up in the playoffs and knock each other out. Come on, Benfica, get that goal. Let me know if they score, people. City are going through. City are 2-0 up. Unless Galatasaray can fight back. Barca are losing at home, which is crazy. Against Copenhagen. What's just happened there? Have they scored? Am I putting Merch on at half time? No. No. Takes more than 3 goals against Kairat to get my forget. Benfica have scored. Oh my days. Mourinho against his former club. Now, if I'm reading this correct, that it drops them down to 6th, I think. Top 8 goes through. Pushes Atletico out of the top 8. Hey, I'm telling you, we're going to get some drama in this second half. A couple of big clubs are going to get knocked out and end up in the playoffs. Bodo Glimt are drawing with Atletico Madrid. That is crazy. Fair play to them, man, because think about the size of their budget for players. How are they managing to compete with teams like this? So the halftime scores, people. Liverpool are winning 2-0 against Karabag. McAllister and Florian Wirtz, people. Florian Wirtz with the goal. City are winning 2-0, Cherki and Haaland. Real Madrid are losing 2-1 to Benfica. And Barcelona are losing 1-0 to Copenhagen. That is, or Copenhagen, is it? That is crazy. Marseille losing 2-0, which is a shame for Ethan. Means he won't get Champions League football. Seb said, big up Big C in the CNET community. Want to give a shout out to the Arsenal ladies for reaching the Women's Championships Cup with a 6-0 victory. Mike is working at the moment. Yeah, we edited some stuff. Appreciate you sending me that info. Oh, yeah, the time's still running. Apologies, people. Get that off. It is half time, people. Last day is cinema. It is. It is. Big up to everyone locked in. 6,000. Make sure you get the likes up, people. Doku is injured, apparently. Doku injured. Let's see what they're saying about the injury. He was replaced after 37 minutes. He got 2 assists. What does the injury look like? It just says a knock, but I don't know. I don't know what that injury is, but he said, yeah, he has come off in the first half. I actually can't deal with Keown on co-commentary. His level of cap is insane. Arteta hasn't got an Adam's apple. It's Keown's nose. I don't know why he does it. Martin, you've got the job. You're on TalkSport. You're on TNT. Relax, bro. You don't. It's not even necessary. People said he was devastated when he had his hands on his head against Man United that we lost. I think he was devastated because he thought, how am I going to defend this on the overlap this week? Now, he loves Arsenal, but you know what I mean. Calling them Kairat is jokes. Eze needs to do more. He just, I can't work Eze out. He's like a Rubik's Cube. Just trying to figure out what's going on. Bleck said Norgard and Havertz putting in a first half shift. Norgard did okay. Played a really nice ball. Havertz probably been man of the match, to be honest. Our B team is better than the A team, says Farhan. Just more freedom, innit? Everything's about freedom. When you play with freedom, you express yourself. When you're feeling the weight of the manager and the pressure and the system, you can't. Listen, no matter what we think about the opposition, and you do have to take the opposition into account, because this is a low-quality team we're playing against. I still can't ignore the fact that I see a quicker, more dynamic, more direct style of play. Now, would it work against every team? Maybe not. You know, Havertz getting loads of space on the ball. But our attack at the moment is so bad that it might take a player like that to come into this side. I don't know. Look, they're highlighting him at half time. Look, between the lines. Like, look at that. He takes the ball on the back foot. Through ball straight away. No thought. Odegaard would never play this ball to him. He'd have spun back and give it back to Saliba. Do you know what I mean? It's just... But the problem with Arsenal is, and we all said it before the game, like we all said no pressure FC. They're not under pressure in this game. The atmosphere is quiet. They know they're going to win. They're getting loads of chances. It's happy days for them, innit? You go Leeds and do that, they'll be kicking you. And the atmosphere. So it's different. But it's good to see some of the players that haven't been starting playing quite well. Brothers in Arsenal said, with the complaints about corners and messy, boring, clustery goals, what would your thoughts be on a rule change to no player inside the 6-yard box? Nah, not for me. I think certain rules in football you don't need to mess with. Also, gives the goalkeeper space. I want to see goalkeepers under pressure. By the way, does Kepa want to dive any earlier? The guy hadn't even got to the ball. He was already diving to his right. Kai should have a minimum of 3 assists. Yeah, listen, he's been the best player. It's going in Man City's favour. I always felt Man City would beat Galatasaray at home, to be honest. They don't travel well. Odegaard out, says Dennis. Big up to you, bro. And Carl said Havertz and Gyökeres, Odegaard and Gyökeres. Well, it's just the direct nature of his play. He's not dilly-dallying on the ball. He just plays it direct. I'll be honest with you, the goalkeeper should have saved 1, maybe 2 of them, to be honest. But who cares? 3-1 is what it is. Let's go and win this 6-1 or something and keep it moving. I'm thinking off the bench. I tell you one thing I want to see tonight is a couple of these young players get their debut. You see a guy, Ibrahim and Joseph. Give a couple of the young lads a chance. Views on Madueke, exactly the same as before the game, last week, all of it. Does things that are exciting, the skill, but the end product lacks, He's dangerous, he's a live wire, but it's just not a £52 million player. When you pay £52 million for a player, he should be top quality at something. I suppose you could say he's top quality at taking people on, but that flick from Norgard, I got a lot of time for that. The ball from Havertz isn't actually that great to Gyökeres because he shouldn't have to stretch that far, but it is what it is. And then, do you know what? One thing I like about Gyökeres, you can see he's here for the team. He's not even annoyed that Martinelli has nicked that off the goal line. I'd be like, yo, bro, man, come on. But you can't blame him. It's football. What you also have to understand is these guys probably on £5,000 a goal, £8,000 a goal. You know what I mean? Tap in from a yard out. He's probably just earned £5,000 scoring that goal. Also, like you said, people, earlier on, Martinelli's now got 6 goals in the Champions League. He's got he's our top scorer in the Champions League this season. 6 goals in 7 games and 1 assist. You got to respect that. I'm pleased with what I'm seeing tonight. Listen, we shouldn't have conceded. Calafiori's been out for like 6 weeks, gave away a poor penalty, grabbed the guy's shirt. It's not great, but it's not the end of the world. I like the fact we've created a lot of chances. I like the fact we're playing more direct. Noni is sharp, skillful. Again, the end product isn't perfect. Martinelli's looked quite good, got a goal, had a shot that was very close. Gyökeres got a goal, got an assist. Probably should have scored at least 1 more. And the link up with him and Havertz, listen, sometimes you stumble into partnerships. Certainly, we've got to look at the quality of the opposition and go, listen, let's not get carried away. This is not a top quality team. But sometimes when players have not been performing, simple things look really good. Havertz getting the ball and playing a through ball looks unbelievable because nobody does that in our team. So, Seb said Luis Diaz has been the best transfer move this season. Yeah, when you look at how much they got him for, he's one of the best left wingers in the world this season, I'll be honest. Havertz's best role was in Leverkusen, clear of the current Odegaard. Yeah, he actually is. He actually is. You say Madueke is priced, but then Alanga was 55 million is worse. That's the going rate for players in the level. 50 mil barely gets you a complete player. Sad, Mosquera's a bargain. I mean, it is. I'm thinking. The only thing is, though, Joba, there's always an argument that can go against that. I think Vitinha costs 35 million. You'd argue he's one of the best centre midfielders in the world. Do you know what I mean? I think Luis Diaz did cost around 50 million. But I hear you. You know, a lot of English tax attached to it. The fact he came from Chelsea. The air was too airy, guys. The air was too airy. Now, I still think for £52 million, if you do your due diligence properly, you can get top quality, Yeah, Kvara was 60 million. Haaland was 60. Haaland's was a bit crazy because he had that release clause for years. It wasn't really. We could have paid the 60 million release clause. Oh, Lawrence, nah, please don't start that. I got a lot of respect for Lawrence, but that question, you're gone too far this time, man. You're gone too far. And I hope you're trolling with that question. I know I've just said he's been man of the match in the first half, but the question is too questiony. It really is. He said, genuine question, is Kai Havertz world class? We're going to need red stripe. Tons of it. He's played well against Bugs Bunny. He asked if he's world class. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Please, Lawrence, tell me you're trolling me. If you're trolling me, then I can let it go. Information and entertainment. If you're being serious, I'm scrambling. Genuinely scrambling. Like, I hope you're trolling. Havertz in a 4-4-2 with Gyökeres. He will never play 4-4-2. But I would like to see it. With the Kai Yok link-up, could that 4-4-2 be the key? With Kai playing a bit behind, is he the answer to us bringing it home? Remember the running he had? I think what we have to understand with Havertz, right? And let's look at this from a positive point of view. Because we have a lot of players in our team that are what we call purple patch players. Now, we know he's not trolling. Lawrence, I'll see you in 3 minutes. And you're a big part of the community, but I've got no option. I genuinely got no option. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Oh no. I think I just banned him by accident. Let me go back into the comments. I gotta fix that. I only meant to time out. I've suspended him from school. Oh my days. You've gone too far this time. Let me go back. Alright, I found him. That would have been a calamity. Oh no. I've just seen Odegaard coming on. Why would you do that? You're gonna ruin it all. What did have I? He said I deleted the message. No, I don't think I have banned him. What is going on here? Why is Odegaard coming on at half time, man? You've ruined everything. Why is Odegaard on at half time? Nkapie's on as well. Yeah, and do you know why Arteta's brought him on? He thought, this team are garbage. I'm going to bring Odegaard on so that he plays well. And then he'll play him on the weekend. Right, there we go. He should be back. I can't believe he's bringing this guy on. Who's off the pitch? Is it Havertz? Look at him, snot out of his nose already. And he's got the armband back on. I think Havertz could be off. Listen, maybe Havertz wasn't fit enough to play. Just make sure, by the way, I haven't banned Lawrence. Lawrence, comment, please. Because I'm pretty sure I've only timed you out. Havertz is off. That is a shame. Let's see if this game changes now. Calafiori's off as well for Nkapie. Is Lawrence still about? I'm sure it just said I only... But then I've given him a 3-minute timeout. What have I done? What have I done? I'm pretty sure it was just a timeout. When I checked it, it didn't say. It didn't say. Just pop up Lawrence after 3 minutes. Now, Lewis Skelly's on. He deserved it. Yeah, I know, to be fair. Free Lawrence. CB, I know, man, I know. He's like a teacher. You've suspended him from school. Then realised he didn't do nothing wrong. Let's see what... Well, he did. He asked if he was world class. You know, some would say that is bannable. Let's see this game slow down now. Odegaard doing spins. Like Kylie Minogue. Nah, Skelly didn't come off, did he? Ain't that Skelly there? Calafiori came off. Martinelli whips in. Header! Oh, man. Odegaard. Pillow head. Heads it straight at the goalkeeper. Check this. Oh, I think the ball hit him in the face. The Lawrence was too Lawrencey, guy. The Lawrence was too Lawrencey. Oh, man. Watch this game slow down now. No through balls, no nothing. I'm telling you, pillow head. Not even pillow foot, pillow head. Remember that movie? Was it a war movie? Jarhead or something? Now you got pillow head. I'm surprised the ball didn't knock him out. Yeah, they're done. You know what I mean? It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Oh, Spuds are winning 1-0. Show some courtesy, Curtis. Yeah, we remember that song. Free Jam Boy from Twitch. What happened? You get banned on Twitch? Or what? Banned? What happened? Let me know. Lawrence said HMP. I think he should still be there. 3 minutes got to be up now, surely. We'll give it 2 more minutes. I'll go back. Oh, Barca have equalised. You know what's gonna happen now, don't you? In the new camp. That ain't gonna work. So at half time, Calafiori and Havertz came off. Obviously, the plan must have been 45 minutes. Victor Kazakares. Yeah, it looks all right against Borat. Iron said, you say this every Champions League game. Prem, it's default settings. I hear you. I hear you. What do you think about Wharton? I think he's a good player. I don't think he's having a great season, though. When I've watched him this season, I haven't seen too much from him. This game better not change now, you know. Yeah, Skelly's still there. Now, Havertz's not injured, bro. He's there. He's there, people. He survived. Have you just watched 3 minutes of being trolled? Bro, I thought a banjo by accident. Here's Jokeres. His touch is dreadful. It's absolutely awful, Victor. People, did you see his first touch? Get away from him. I don't like that. I don't like Prem ballers with a bad first touch. I know the goalkeeper got close to him, but the ball was running away from him. Oh, man, Victor! This guy should have the match ball by now. Odegaard's cross is blocked. Listen, I know the goalkeeper was close to him, yeah, but boy, at least have a good first touch, man. You've got pillow foot Odegaard, then you've got concrete foot Gyökeres. Control the ball, fella. 3-0 Liverpool. Mohamed Salah. Do we start putting him back in the FPLs? Lawrence survived, people, after a 3-minute panic of trolling. Big up Jober said, big up seeing the community Havertz over Odegaard right now. Well, yeah. Big C, you picking Gyökeres or Shamak? No, I would go Gyökeres. That greasy-haired Shamak, man. We signed him after Van Persie. Like, there's certain deals you never get over as a fan. You know what I mean? Maybe it's why I've never been the biggest Arteta fan. Like, losing Fabregas and bringing in Arteta as a player, they're the kind of deals that you never forget. Do you know what I mean? You don't forget those deals, people. And maybe I never got over that. Imagine Shamak became the next Arsenal manager. Take a while to get over that greasy head. It really would. Eyelids heavy already. Yeah, trampoline foot settings. Odegaard out. Yeah, well, it's a corner to Arsenal now. To be honest, people, I'm trying to keep updated with these other scores because I can't believe Real Madrid are losing. Madrid need 2 more results to go against them, and they're out of the top 8. Barcelona are out of the top 8 and Atletico. Corner to Arsenal. Yeah, I managed to find the game in the end. In swinging corner, it's whipped into the back post, punched away by the keeper. That's not a foul, ref. Oh, what? Never a foul, ref. Have you clocked we will be the first team in Champions League history to win 8 games in the new format? Got to rate it. But yeah, you only remember that if we win the Champions League, though, round. That's the problem. I was looking last season, Liverpool won 7 out of 7, including Real Madrid and Bayer Leverkusen, who were the champions of Germany at the time. They lost the last game, I think, to PSV. They made multiple changes. They then lost to PSG in the knockout stage. Nobody talks about, Liverpool won 7 out of their first 7. I get it. We've done now 8 out of 8 at the end of this game, but you've got to win the Champions League or nobody cares. No one remembers it. I do rate it. It's a good record to have, but you've got to finish it off by winning the trophy. Come on, Arsenal. Move the ball, Nani. I do like this ref, you know. This ref doesn't give free kicks easily. Hey, Skelly went in to nail him there. I got to admit, I need more from Eze, people. I got to be honest. I need more from Eze. Yeah, another water. See, that's a good thing. When you downgrade to Highland Spring, you get loads of them. With the Fiji, you know what I mean? You don't get many. So you can just reload. I need more from Eze, man. Yankees hat's making me feel sick. Do you know what it is, yeah? When people see me wearing these hats, they're always like, yo, do you support this hat? Do you support the Yankees? Like, I just wear, I like wearing caps anyway. And it's just like hip-hop culture, innit? I always love my hip-hop. And New York, I love New York hip-hop. So I always, the Yankees hats. I need more from Eze, man. I'm sorry. Way more. Good tackle. Odegaard, play the through ball. Where's the through ball? No through ball. It gets blocked. Eze, come on. Are you ever going to run? Are we ever going to see Eze run? Oh, we keep the ball. Is Martinelli left-hand side? Good defending, goes out for a throw-in. Alfred said it's working for Havertz because he's playing the way he wants to play when he's up top. I remember a coach asking me to play in the 10 because we had a lot of injuries. I played fast passes for my style. Yeah, that's because if you've played up front, you know the service that you want. So then when you drop into the 10, you play that service to the striker. And you know as a striker, the last thing you want is some 10 messing around on the ball, taking too many touches when you're making runs into space. Vegas gonna say, hey Curtis, maybe we aren't buying a player this month because we've got players out on loan who we can't sell like Reece and he'll be back. Yeah, but when you're thinking about the title, man, I wouldn't worry about that. Eze whips in the corner, it's headed away, comes back out to him. Good first touch. Take him on, Ebbs, man. Skelly. Cross whipped in. Edge of the box. Noni Madwakey. Oh, straight at the goalkeeper. He palms it out. Skelly does really well. Wins the ball back. Crossed into the back post. Headed away. Come on. We need a couple more goals, man. We're dominating the ball. But we need... Here's Odegaard. Touch, touch, touch. Circle. Touch, 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 touch. Touch. Come on. Probe. Get moving. Move the ball, lads. Ah, Noni, man. Noni's having a frustrating game for me. Just 0 end product. Break limits, bro. Don't ever write things like that in the chat. I remember the year when Tottenham got to the Champions League final. I was like, listen, can you imagine if they ever won that? I was literally like, I was always confident Liverpool would beat them because I remember that year Kane wasn't fully fit. But there's always a chance when you're in a final. So I was glad Liverpool beat them. 4-0 Liverpool. Ekatike with the goal. Who are they playing? Karabag. Yeah, they're battering them. 4. But Karabag are better than this team we're playing now, by the way. So you might look here and think, yeah, Karabag rubbish, but they're better than these. Here's Gyökeres Noni on the overlap, gives it him, and he don't give it him back. You're so greedy, man. Odegaard, go forward, man. Noni needs to come off, I'm sorry. No end product. Is Martinelli out wide? Cross it. Poor cross. Blocked. Musiala has scored. I think, is that his first game back for Bayern Munich? Get Noni off, man. I'm sorry. I don't rate this guy. Chelsea have robbed us again. He's lively. He probably gets people excited in the stadium when he takes people on. What's the point, bro? You don't do anything at the end of it. Game's boring. Let's ban Lawrence again. I know, we need something to do. We're probably 5 minutes away from biscuit conversation, people. It's reached that point if we don't score soon. Eze whips in the corner. Goalkeeper collects it. Noni is, honestly, he's on vibes. Like, he's playing football like he's at carnival. You might as well just give him a Guinness and play some music. He just vibes in on the pitch. And just gets the ball. He's like, yo, take him on. Oh, he wins a corner. But I need end product. Need some end product. How did Chelsea get 52 million for it? It doesn't make sense. 60 minutes sub. Jesus left wing. Try something new. Yeah, I agree. Big up Martinelli. 6 goals. Play Havertz as a 10. Second striker for this game. Eze, this is your chance. He ain't taking his chance. Big up 666 said, hello Curtis, love hearing you from Israel. Big up. Anthony said that trolling. The trolling was too trolly, guys. Big up LNS with the super sticker. Apologies because some of these super chats were half time, people. So I am a bit behind. Ravra said, keep up the good work, top creator. I agree. That's a fantastic comment. Goatanelli said, Chelsea robbed us again. Debo, man, tuck your chain in when they turn up. Tuck your chain in. Because he's forcing Havertz on injured narcissist doing his thing. My nan would look good against Kairat. What are we doing here? Nah, listen, even though I don't want to get carried away with his performance, you know, Eze, he hasn't looked great against Kairat. So it's not like everybody's going to look great. Nkapie got nailed there, but he's back up. 8 out of 8 is nice, but tired of great stats with no trophies to show for it. Oh, unlucky. Corner to Arsenal. Would like to see Martin Odegaard at 8, to be honest, with Eze 10. Like, new away. Kick-started our Premier League push, to be fair. Oh, Newcastle away, sorry. Sometimes, you know, people, you need something different in your team. You need a change of energy. You need a bit of freedom. Oh, my. Bodo Glimt are beating Atletico Madrid in Madrid. So it ain't even just that excuse that, oh, when Pep was complaining it's so difficult playing on a 4G pitch. They're actually beating a very good team in their own house. Eze takes the corner short, gets it back. Oh, Benfica 3-1 against Real Madrid. Mourinho masterclass. Wow. Let's have a look at the Champions League group. What's happening now? Oh, they're still through. Somehow, Madrid and Barcelona are through. I think that's because Atletico are now losing. This is all up in the air now, people. Man, this is crazy what's going on. That top 8 is very strong at the moment. Arsenal, Bayern, Liverpool, Tottenham, City, Real Madrid, PSG, Newcastle. Well, apart from Tottenham, of course. Look, even the corner. He's so... No, honestly. Eb, is he running? Sort of. Oh, my... I don't know if that was a shot or a cross. So, at the moment, Barcelona are out of the top 9. Has Jamal just scored a belter? Don't. You lot are hyping me up. I'm watching the wrong games. Was that Eze? Do you think that was a shot or a cross? I don't know what that was. Lamine Yamal. ¿Y qué fue? ¿Y qué fue? Lamine Yamal. Have Chelsea scored? Chelsea have scored. Who's that? João Pedro. It's all going on. I'm watching the wrong game. Liverpool have scored, apparently. McAllister's made it 5-0 to Liverpool. Chelsea have equalised. João Pedro. I want to see the Lamine Yamal goal. Because, you know, I'm a big fan of Lamine Yamal. Maybe his goal won't be showing yet, to be honest. Come on, we need a goal, man. I'm getting bored of this game. This game's got boring now. The heavy eyelids are back, people. Is Havertz too world classy? Is Havertz too Havertzy? Kairat are on the attack. Ball whipped in, back post on the volley. No, it goes wide. Alfred said, nobody wants to have the convo, but Eze is better as a winger who can run the ball inside with an overlapping left back. He needs space. 10 is too congested. He's got to do more. The problem you've got is I don't know what the role is that he's being asked to play. He's almost doing what Odegaard does at times, where he drops deep a lot. I think he's being asked. I think he's actually playing the Declan Rice role, left 8. Ideally, you want him higher up the pitch, but just having very quiet games at the moment. He's not playing bad, but he's not. We didn't have Ian Wright acting like Morgan Freeman for him to have games like this. Do you know what I mean? Let it all work out. Grown man in tears. Mosquera, just a quick one, mate. We're in red and white, not yellow. Man's passing the ball straight to their players. People, I'll be honest with you. I'm trying to keep up with the other scores. The Arsenal game's gone to pieces. Real Madrid are getting pumped by Jose. And Jose, you can't help but like Jose as a character. I know a lot of people don't because of what he said about Wenger, but it's all going off. I can see Lamin's goal now. Martinelli, great run. Oh, Lamin, big deflection. Ball whipped in, header straight at the goalkeeper. Pillowhead. Odegaard. Madrid have got a goal back. It's all going on. I need 15 screens. Real Madrid. Surely it's Kylian. Who scored? It's got to be Kylian. Mbappe's the best player in the world, man. I'm sorry. He's on fire, man. Every time Real Madrid score, Mbappe is the guy. Mbappe's got 13 Champions League goals. It's unbelievable. 3-2. I'm just looking at the Champions League group. Oh, so Barca and Madrid and PSG are in the top 8 now. Chelsea and Newcastle would be out. That's a strong top 8, man. This new format's crazy because you get big games, but you get like how have Tottenham got through? I'm sure I read that Tottenham haven't conceded a goal at home in the Champions League this year, which is crazy. Everyone's beating them in the Prem. Yeah, pillowhead, bro. Pillow foot to pillowhead. A lot of people have asked me about this Discord. Maybe it's something we could do. Maybe we look at Discord. Jose's a winner. Yeah, he's a legend. Come on, Arsenal. Move the ball. Oh, Odegaard, man. The thing is, he's under more pressure because Havertz has just played really well in the first half. Then Odegaard comes on. It's like he's under even more pressure to perform. His passes aren't quite making it. Where Havertz, his ball was made. But again, is it because he plays quicker? 3 Prem clubs in the top 4. 4 Prem clubs. Oh, in the top 4. Yeah. You're right. Arsenal, Liverpool, and Tottenham. And then City in 7th. Real Madrid. If Chelsea... So, check this out, people, right? If Chelsea go 3-2 up, Madrid would be out. When I say out, go into the playoffs. Martinelli, great run. Pulls it across. It's blocked. Gyökeres was waiting, but the defender does really well. Martinelli's done well tonight. He suits the Champions League, don't he? Eze, come on, Ebbs. Hit that, man. No, you can't play 1-2s with Gyökeres. You ain't getting it back. That 1-2 will turn into a 1. You know there, Eze's got to hit that for me. Lovely play by him. Just whip it in the far corner. Why is he still trying to play another 1-2? PSG, have they scored? Wow, I'm turning over every minute. No, 1-1. Everyone's saying PSG have scored. What? I'm still seeing 1-1, people. And Dembele's just missed a sitter, by the way. Gyökeres link-up plays. I tell you what, Gyökeres, right, and I'm a big... I've capped... Let's be real, right? Let's just be real. I've capped for Gyökeres a lot this season. As an all-round footballer, he's limited, man. Seriously. He's limited. He's genuinely... If you're not creating big chances for him, you can't get much from him, to be honest. You can't roll it into him and get great link-up play. Yeah. You've just got to create a hatful of chances for him and hope that he puts them away. That's the best you're gonna get, you know. That's a great ball, Eze. Martinelli, what are you doing? That is the Martinelli with the rice pudding brain. How is he shooting from there? That's better from Eze, by the way. Lovely pass. Why is Nelly hitting that? It's going across your body on your left foot. Either chop it back and go back on your right or cross it. Haaland has no link-up play, but Haaland has incredible hold-up play. He pins defenders with ease. Do you know what I mean? That's the difference. His link-up play might not be incredible, but his first touch isn't poor. And his strength is crazy. He pins most defenders in the league. Who just scored? 3-1 to Barcelona, Rafinha. No God. Ay, gets up kick. Yeah, Haaland's got some link-up play, man. He holds the ball up really well. Barca 3-1. Was that a penalty? Rafinha. Come on, I need a bit more than this. 3-1 at half-time, you're thinking this got to at least end 5-1 or something. Do you know what I mean? Nani pulls it back. Here's Gyökeres. Turn. Look at... Oh, Yok, man. Oh, Gyökeres, I'll be honest. Oh, dear. You need some WD-40, man. You need to spray him. Ah, dear. 2 changes for them. For Kairat. 2 players are coming off and 2 are coming on. I don't know who they are. Get Alvarez. Yeah, I'd love Alvarez. I think we can get him at the end of the season, by the way. But it depends if we got the money. Yok the builder. I mean, at least he scored, but he should have had at least 2. I suppose the statos will look at it and go, goal and an assist. I'll let him off, but Mbappe's unreal at 26. 2 World Cup finals, 1 World Cup win, breaking CR7 records, carrying Madrid. Never understood the Yamal and Haaland comparison. Now, Yamal is great to watch, though, I'll be honest, but Kylian is phenomenal. He's gone up another level at Madrid. He said, Yok is done. We need Alvarez. We ain't getting him this season, so this is what we got to work with right now, people. Odegaard wins a corner. The game's gone so slow this half. I'm just looking at the bench. Who do you bring on? Do you make changes here? I mean, the likes of Norgard and that, you've got to give them 90 minutes. I'd probably give Zubamendi a rest. I hear you, but I always say if he's not having chances created, you can question that. But when you're trying to hold the ball up and that, come on, bro. Yeah, he tried to do the Iniesta La Creta thing. La Croqueta. Yeah, not quite La Croqueta. More like La Cockroacher. La Cockroacher? You know what I meant. Dribbled like a cockroach. But then a cockroach is quick, to be honest. That's the worst corner I've ever seen. Doesn't even beat the first defender and the goalkeeper catches it. Noni Madueke, guys. 52 million. Corner bounced twice before it got to the goalkeeper. Maybe he did it on purpose. Victor and Ketia. Ah, dear. La Cucaracha. Come on, man. You're 3-1 up at half time, man. I need more than that. We've slowed the game down. We're doing boring, you know what I mean? Oh, just slow the game down. Ebbs, that ball is what I'm talking about. Madueke gets past him. Roll it! Oh, goalkeeper collects it. Unlucky. Unlucky. I swear, none of Madueke's passes find our player. Does so well again. Gets past the defender. Straight to the goalkeeper. I mean, it got a deflection, but that Eze ball was quality, though. Eze ball into Odegaard was good. Damn Buster corner. Maybe he did it on purpose. You know what I mean? Make it bounce. That Eze pass was nice, man. Yeah, I see that. Don't worry. Whipping it into Odegaard's feet there. What we got left? 18 minutes ago. Eze's having some nice little touches in this Declan Rice role, you know. Could you play Rice, Eze, Havertz as the three instead of Norgard, Eze, Havertz? I don't know. I don't know. The game has gone very boring. I can't lie. I'm Chelsea. Oh, let's give it against them. So let me look at the table now. I'm just trying to figure out. So Chelsea and Newcastle are going into the playoffs at the moment. Madrid are surviving. We're in a situation where Madrid and PSG are potentially 1 goal away from ending up in the playoffs. And then anything can happen. Imagine if they got drawn against each other in the playoffs. Man said, mad, where is he? Martinelli's been decent tonight, apart from that left foot shot that was horrendous. Oh, no, and Norgard's been all right as well. That'd be a really good free. No, not Marino. I know you like Marino, but we ain't, nah. No. Not in midfield. Would you swap Rice and Saliba for Yamal? Not in this team with this manager. No chance. Yamal is, nah. He wouldn't even look as good in this team. Look at Noni again. What are you doing? Nah, I wouldn't do that swap. We have to have those two in the team. Come on, Gyökeres, lift your head up. Roll it. Roll it! Eze, great first touch. Eze, hit the damn ball. What you doing? Oh, my days, Eze, man. Let it all work out. Why are you not shooting? Is he angry with someone? He's giving someone a look like they got in his way or something. Brother, hit the damn ball. Touch. Does Noni try and take it off him? Does Noni try and take it off him? It looks like Eze's moaning at Noni. I think Noni got in his way, if you look. But I don't know if the first touch got away from him. Odegaard playing awful. He's pathetic, says Rambir. Alfred said Mbappe. Now I read that one about Kylian. Kylian! Paul Del Monte said Gyökeres looks like he dropped a brick on his foot. His foot is the brick, I think. Please don't tell me Noni's taking this corner. Can't see another P-roller. Yep, you better take it short, mate. The creative Eze edge of the box. Left foot shot, blocked. Odegaard. Second half's been boring. Here's Odegaard. Scoops it in the air to no one. Tottenham are 2-0 up, so they're definitely through. Sidorf said, Odegaard, come on, and we look way worse. The George said, notice ever since Odegaard comes on, the game's died. Lil Butch said, Odegaard comes on and we reset to factory settings. He has the cheese touch now. It's so over. Gyökeres is not a silky player. He's about as silky as sandpaper, bro. Let's be real. But if we win the league, we'll let it slide. Jose to Arsenal with 1 billion. Imagine we can dream. Who was it? When Emery left, I wanted Mourinho. I got called out by a lot of the fan base for it. Jesus coming on and one of the youngsters coming on. Good to see the youngsters coming on, man. Martinelli to Martinelli. Martinelli's coming off, by the way. And Gyökeres coming off. No, not Gyökeres. I'm assuming the young lad is a striker, and he'll come on for Gyökeres. Low-key Havertz better than Odegaard already. Nothing second half. Yep, Gyökeres off. I still think Gyökeres can take it as a positive night. Goal and an assist. PSV have equalised against Bayern Munich. Who's this guy who's come on? I didn't see what his name was. Which one is it? Is it Ibrahim or Joseph? Jesus. I didn't even see the guy's name. He's going left wing. Which one was that, people? Is it Ibrahim or Joseph who's come on? Oh, it's telling me now, actually. Oh, Bailey Joseph, his name. Yeah, Joseph. Big him up, man. Honestly, I don't know much about him, so let me not cap. I've heard of him, but I don't, like, just when I've seen the team sheet before in the 23s and that, but I don't know much about him. Brando Bailey Joseph. Born in 2008. How can you be born in 2008? It's just crazy. 2008, I was in Iron Apple. But anyway, so how old is he? 18. Play on the wing or up front. Yeah, I don't know much about him, people. Some of you guys might watch the 23s and know a little bit more. Starting to realise it's a quality problem. Madueke and Eze have not made the most. Like, I don't know. I can't even work it out. I'm confused with Eze. Has some nice touches, but don't do enough. And Madueke just... Odegaard whips it in. No one's there. Yeah, I think Gyökeres missed a bit of a chance to put some more numbers on the board. I mean, as a striker, you know, he's not going to be devastated. He's come out with a goal and an assist, but he could have easily got 2 or 3 goals tonight to make the numbers look better. But do you know what? You're looking at it now, and again, you know, I'm capping a little bit here, but for the people who just look at numbers, 6 Champions League games for Gyökeres, 4 goals, 1 assist. Do you know what I mean? It'll probably take that, considering how he's been playing. We need the Premier League numbers to get higher, to be honest. Baghdad comes on for Jorginho. His letter was hanging off his shirt in the first half. Eze too big a club for Eze. Did I say Eze too big a club for Eze? Arsenal too big a club for Eze. I don't know. I don't know. He's got a... I've said it all season. He needs to have more... I want Eze, when he plays, to want to be the best player. To do that, you've got to be brave. You've got to say, give me the ball. I don't see it enough. Is it... Because I've seen what he's capable of, the hat-trick, the Palace goal, all of that, I feel like he is capable of it, but has he got the personality and the ego for it? Is he overwhelmed? Oh, my days, I was released as a kid. It's my dream. I'm back at Arsenal. I'm on 180 grand a week. I love it here. No, I want you to have the mindset of, I can't believe I'm back here. I'm going to be the best player at this club. Let's be honest, people. The level of attacking player at Arsenal is not that high. It's not that high. If I was Eze, I'd be sitting there going, I've got the number 10 shirt. I want to be the best player in this team. Now, to do that, you've got to get the ball way more often. Don't sleep on them little passes he does, though. Them passes are quality. Good skill there by Noni as well. But again, come on, Noni. Refs give a free kick. Inter have scored. Inter have scored. That was good football. That was good football, buyers. Inter have scored. What effect does that have? Puts them up to 15. No. Doesn't get them in the top 8, I believe, on goal difference. They're still not in. They are. I tell a lie, they are. They go above PSG. They go above PSG. PSG are out. I mean, the thing is, PSG never qualified last year, so does it make much difference? Listen, I'll be honest with you. I'm still sticking with Eze, that there's a player there. I think he needs time. The reality is, as well, he hasn't played as much as I thought he would. So, what you need when you go to a new club is game time. You need to play and play and play. And he hasn't. Let's be honest, man. When was the last time he had a run of games where he started? It was when Odegaard was injured. Since Odegaard's come back from injury, Eze has not had any consistent run in this team. That's a great ball. It's up in the air. Odegaard with the cross. It's up in the air. Is he offside? It's too crowded. Noni hits it over. It was offside anyway. Honestly, Noni Madueke might be the most frustrating player I've watched at Arsenal for a long, long time. And I'm not saying he's the worst. I'm saying he's the most frustrating. And Chelsea have scored. Wow. Wow, Chelsea have scored. João Pedro. Now, that means... I think that means Real Madrid go out. I think that puts Real Madrid out of the top 8. PSG are out now because of Inter. Let's have a look. Chelsea go up to 16. Or does it just drop in? No, I think it drops Inter down, actually. I think I've got it wrong. I think Inter drop out. Real Madrid survive. Yeah, Madrid survive. I believe. If I'm looking at this correctly, Madrid will drop down and Inter will drop out. Madrid are ahead of Inter on goal difference. So Madrid will drop down and Chelsea will go above them. So it'll push Inter and PSG out of the top 8. What a comeback by Chelsea that is. Kane scored for Bayern Munchen. So what else do we need to happen now, really? Would a Newcastle goal get Real Madrid out? Yeah, I think it would. We want Real Madrid, PSG, get all of them in the playoffs. Get them to play against each other. A couple of them get each other in the playoffs. People, by the way, how poor has this second half been? This second half's been absolutely dreadful. I can't believe we haven't scored in the second half. But it's not the end of the world, but I expected a bit of a rout. I thought we'd batter these lot. But come on, get one more. Madueke. Oh, that was actually a really good ball. The youngster had a heavy touch. Bailey Joseph. That is actually the best ball that Madueke's played tonight. Yeah, Real Madrid are hanging on. Rashford 4-1. Barca will definitely be through now. Marcus Rashford has made it 4. So Barca are definitely through. At the moment, Inter and PSG are out of the top 8. The 2 finalists from last season, not in the top 8 of the Champions League. They'll be heading into the playoffs. Newcastle at the moment are out. Atletico are out. Juventus are out. Leverkusen, Dortmund, they'll be all going into the playoffs. Marseille have actually got back into the playoffs at the moment, which I hope they get through because I'd like to see. Oh, Newcastle could be in. Oh, saved. I'd like to see Ethan in the Champions League. And apparently he can play in the next phase if they get through. Second half's been awful. Eze, good ball into the young lad, Joseph. Here's a chance. Should be a goal. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, my days. He puts it wide. The Thierry Henry angle. Open up your body. Bend it into the bottom corner. But the ball, there's no curl on it. Would he have been onside? It's close. It's not a great finish. There's no whip. You got to whip it, bro. You just hit it straight. Gets no curl on it at all. Jesus has to go in the summer, man. Don't get carried away by his purple patch performances either. Do you know what I mean? He has them games, you get hyped. Oh, he's got great movement, and then imagine he missed that in a big game. You'd be going crazy. What we got left? 4 minutes. Second half's been a snore fest. Norgard's been decent. He has been decent. The bricklayer. Yeah, I mean, he laid some bricks. He laid a few bricks. 1 goal, 1 assist. He missed a couple. Do you know what it is with Gyökeres? I'll be honest with you. It's just not like... It looks like he's fighting in his head. When the ball comes to him, it doesn't look like just bang, touch. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, Norgard's been decent. But again, it's difficult to judge, innit, with the quality of the opposition. That's the problem. That is the problem. Have Newcastle scored? Oh my days, they've hit the post. Only frustrates me as much as Gervinho. Jesus is in. Jesus scores 4-1. Gabriel Jesus makes up for the miss and slots it into the bottom corner. Well done, Gabby. And we do get that goal in the second half. 4-1. Gabriel Jesus, people. 3 minutes to go. We needed another goal. I wasn't happy with 3-1. Good finish. Good movement. I think he is onside. Is that Norgard with a pass? Really good touch and finish. Hey, Norgard, I got a lot of time for that pass. I got a lot of time for that pass. Is he on? Is he offside? Did that count, people? What's going on? I think it's been disallowed. Offside, yeah. Offside. He is offside. That's a shame. Norgard's coming off. Ibrahim's coming on. I like the fact the youngsters are getting a chance, man. Give the young bucks a chance. Yeah, man. Ibrahim. Let's have a look. Ibrahim, Arsenal. Is it this guy? Bradley Ibrahim. He is 21 years of age. Centre midfielder. Aye, Eze, love that. Come on. Yes, good ball. Come on, Nonny, do something. Whip it. Whip it. Top bins. Oh, straight at the keeper. Have you seen a more frustrating player than this guy? I feel for him a little bit, but yeah, I spoke too soon. That was a good goal for Jesus, but it don't count. But it was still a great ball by Norgard. Goal stands, but he was off. If only, right? George Gunnar, 6-0 to Liverpool, by the way. Chiesa. Come on, Eze. Rolls it in. Jesus, surely this time. Oh, what a miss, Gabby. What are you doing? He could. I thought he was going to roll it to Madueke. Then I thought he's just going to open up his body. He tries to chip the goalkeeper. He's got to score that, man. That's poor. That was a good ball by Eze. George Gunnar said, problem is we are playing more to his weaknesses than his strengths. We should be doing way more through balls. Come on, Eze. He's megged him. Oh, Eze hit the ball, man. He's megged the first guy. Just bend it in the far corner. Eze's had an interesting game. He's done some really good things. He's not... We need killer instinct, bro. The guy, honestly, Eze could be our best player if he had more of that instinct. He's too nice. Why is he so nice? You need to hurt the opposition. He nutmegs the guy and then tries to take the next guy on. Just shoot. Oh, Odegaard, just stop it. All right, it was deflected. I'll let you off. Nonny frustrates me as much as Juninho, says Punny. The realist said Eze could easily have the play style like Coutinho for Liverpool, has one of the best technical ability in the team. I hear you on that. Remember Coutinho just used to cut inside and whip it in the far top corner. Punit said, Odegaard, come on. We ain't done ish. I hear you. Marcin has said, how much money I need to spend on Texas to make you? We don't need any more Shamaks. Big up Black Gemini, who's gifted 10 memberships to the community. Really appreciate that, bro. And welcome to the 10 new members. We're 1 minute into time added on. Nonny mad waking, man. Whoopi Goldberg, what is that? Put the shirt over your face. Yeah, man, keep the shirt over your face. Oh my God, what is that? That's just landed on the Tony Adams statue outside the stadium. He's headed that away. His shot went out for a throw-in. Lord, man. End product. The end product is not end producting. Wow. Sell Odegaard and Jesus instead of Havertz, says Carl. Look at Eze. Yeah, like, look. He's so good. I need more from you. Oh, it breaks down. Too many players. Eze is pure silk. Eze is just silk. And Gyökeres is sandpaper. Rough. And Odegaard is tissue paper. Used tissue paper full of snot. Right, I'm trying to keep up with everything that's happening here. See who's going out. Yeah, at the moment, PSG are out. When I say out, they're not out the competition. They're going into the playoffs. And they were in the playoffs last year and they won the whole thing anyway. That shot went to Surrey. Bro, he cut inside. I'm like, bro, just finesse it, top bins. The man's shot went out for a throw-in. End products. Horrible. Huh? Kairat have scored. Bugs Bunny have scored, people. Fair play to them. You know what? Well done. Well done to you. 3-2. Serious questions need to be asked about our defence if you're conceding 2 goals against these. That's almost... This is almost an embarrassing victory. Look how empty the stadium is. Who's that marking him? What are you doing? Nkapie, that is garbage. Get close to him. Watch Nkapie, people, in the middle. Watch him. Watch him. Oh, it's not showing you him on the replay. Why are you so far away from him? That is terrible defending. It's a great cross. Stands up to the back post. Keeper's in no man's. Nkapie, you're all over the place, mate. All over the place. I mean, we've won 3-2. I don't know what to make of it. It's a win. It's not a great performance in the end. We actually lost the second half to Bugs Bunny, to a carrot. We lost 1-0 second half to a carrot. But we won. I ain't going to be making too much noise about that. You should not be conceding 2 goals against these. I'm sorry. Eze got a bit brighter in the second half. That is crazy that we conceded 2 goals. Some of our finishing, man. Do you know what? Sometimes you need to, see players to learn what they're about. And I think we did learn. I think we did learn from some of them. Havertz played well. We actually lost the second half, people, which is crazy. We didn't even score. If I was Arteta, I'd be going, some of you guys aren't playing. Some of you guys aren't going to get a kick from me, mate. Wow. That is crazy. Right, let's have a look at the Champions League standings. Madrid are out the top 8. What just changed? Sporting have scored. Sporting Lisbon have scored, which means Real Madrid are out of the top 8 and will go into the playoffs if results remain as they are. That is unbelievable. Real Madrid, PSG, Inter Milan out of the top 8. Unbelievable. Real Madrid game's got 5 minutes to go. Let's turn over. We got to change channels now. Oh, guys. 3-2. Arsenal won. We'll talk about that. We'll stay on until these games finish. As I say, they're not out the competition, of course, but they'll go into the playoff. And, You never know. Maybe we get a couple of the big teams playing against each other, which would be good. What we got going on here? Yeah, that Sporting Lisbon goal has made it that Real Madrid are out of the top 8 at the moment. So at the moment, the top 8 in the Champions League. Let me get the Champions League table up. It's just come off. Champions League standings. So Arsenal top, Bayern second, Liverpool third, Tottenham fourth, Barcelona fifth, Chelsea sixth, Sporting Lisbon seventh, and Manchester City in eighth. Yo, they're hyping up Gyökeres in the interview. 4 goals in your last 4 Champions League appearances. Sporting Lisbon still qualifying without. Thoughts on Bodo Glimt? Incredible. Incredible. I used to joke about Bodo Glimt on here when we played them. Well, they ain't messing around anymore. They're beating Atletico Madrid. I don't know if that game's finished, but they've just beat Man City at home. Everyone said, oh, it's only because they're at home on a plastic pitch. I'm actually a bit annoyed about that performance, by the way. Arsenal. I'm going to be honest with you, people. They've scored 7 goals in 8 games, right? Kairat. And we've conceded 2 of them. What's really going on here? Look, they're in the corner applauding their fans. That's like a victory for them. Liverpool beat Karabag 6-0. They're better than these. Karabag actually qualified for the playoffs. They won 3 out of 8 and drew 1. And Liverpool beat them 6-0 at home. We've just beat Kairat 3-2. But I don't know. It's been a long week. It's been a long week. Nonny Madwakey, mate. I'll be saying to Nonny, listen, don't knock on my door if you're not starting. Nobody can tell me we needed to buy him for £52 million. He just wasn't necessary. He plays like an 18-year-old. He's got loads of potential, but I thought Eze got better as the game went on, you know. I know a lot of people will look at that Eze performance and go, he needs to do more. And I was saying he needs to do more. He had little moments, little passes between the lines, little nutmegs. You go, he's probably got more ability than any attacking player in our team, but I think you've got to keep playing him. I think you've got to put your arm around Eze and say, listen, bro, I'm backing you, man. I'm going to play you for the next 4 or 5 games. Show me what you're about. These little bits of quality there, you go, other players can't do that in this team. Yeah, we want him to shoot after he takes on the first defender or want him to be a bit more lethal. But I saw enough in that performance towards the end where I went, there's things there. I think you've got to play him. You've got to free him up. Who's been sent off for Madrid? I've just turned it on. Minute to go. Real Madrid heading out of the top 8. Real Madrid. Who's been sent off for Madrid, people? I didn't even see it. I'm just a big fan of Mourinho. I can't wait to hear his interview. You know he'll be trolling. Gyökeres is the first player to reach 10 goals in all competition. And we're nearly in February. It's crazy. Madrid are in big trouble. These players are going to get annihilated next game at the Bernabeu. Their fans don't mess about. 20 seconds to go. Free kick to Real Madrid. Last chance to get a goal for them. Ball whipped in. It's high. Comes out to the edge of the box. I think they've wasted it. No, they've kept it. Last chance. Rodrigo. Great turn. Whips it in. Oh, it's cleared away. Last chance. Good touch. I think they've wasted it. No, they've still got it. They need to cross it. Awful. They're out. That's a terrible ball. Goalkeeper's collected it. Camavinga. What a poor pass. Real Madrid beaten by Benfica. Asensio, was it him who got sent off? I do not rate that guy one bit. What's happened? Mbappe scored. I think, did the ref put the ball down? I mean, did the goalkeeper put the ball down? Oh, he's done it on Henri. The ball is out of his hand, but I think they banned you from doing that. Goalkeeper's gone to take the goal kicks, threw it in the air, and Mbappe's nicked it off him, but I don't think you're allowed to do it. What's happened now? He's sent someone else off. Rodrigo's been sent off. This game's crazy. They're down to 9 men, Real Madrid. And I think the game's going to be over when I think he said something to the ref. The discipline is out of the window. They ain't even got a permanent manager, have they? Arbeloa. If I was them, they got to go to Zidane or Klopp or somebody and say, come back, because they're all over the place. Look, it's going off. Rodrigo's going mad in the tunnel. Real are cooked. Asensio sent off. Why is he not blowing the whistle? I suppose because they've just had a couple of red cards. He'll add a bit more time on. No, it's going off. Players are running on the pitch. Free kick to Benfica. Can Benfica even qualify for anything? Benfica need one more goal to qualify for the playoffs. I think they're out on goal difference. Benfica need one more goal. I was thinking, why are the Benfica players running after the ball? Look, the goalkeeper's up for Benfica. Benfica are one goal off qualifying for the playoffs. Goalkeeper's up, ball whipped in. Oh! The goalkeeper scored for Benfica. Oh my days. I have never seen anything like it. Jose Mourinho, the goalkeeper, has scored a header for Benfica, and Mourinho is getting them into the playoffs. Respect, people. Respect. 3 times. The goalkeeper scored against Real Madrid. Can you believe it? Jude Bellingham's crying. He can't understand you, mate. He don't speak Peaky Blinders. Oh, Mourinho. That is heritage. Mourinho heritage. Goalkeeper scores against his former club, Mourinho. Wow. That is unbelievable. That is, look at Jose, man. I'm sorry, man. I'll be real. I miss those kind of personalities. Them man are proper managers. Real Madrid, mate. Yo, I'm telling you, their fans are going to beat players up. They're going to be chasing cars out of the car park. Full-time whistle goes. Madrid are in the playoffs. That is what you call Champions League heritage. The goalkeeper for Benfica has scored in the last minute from a free kick, whipped in, and he heads it in the bottom corner. Real Madrid have had 2 players sent off. Asensio and Rodrigo. The new format's unbelievable. You never ever got this kind of drama in the standard group stage. You could never get that. Yeah, you're right, people. They've knocked out Marseille, which is a shame because that means no Ethan in the Champions League. But that drama is incredible. Let's have a look at the Champions League table before we get out of here, people. The new format is a million times better than the old format. Old format was boring. 2 poor teams in the group, 2 good teams. That's it. That's it. So Arsenal, 24 points. First, well, it's only been around for 2 years anyway. But yeah, first team to win all 8. Bayern, Liverpool, Tottenham, Barcelona, Chelsea, Sporting Lisbon sneak into the top 8, and Manchester City get through in 8th place, people. So as you can see, there is some big teams who have not qualified in the top 8 and will head into the playoffs. Those are Real Madrid, who, as we said, have just been beaten by Mourinho's Benfica, and their goalkeeper has scored in the last minute. 2 red cards for Real Madrid. Inter Milan, finalists last year, and PSG, the holders. What a poor Champions League group stage. I'm telling you now, A lot of that is down to no Donnarumma. I don't care what anyone says. Their goalkeeper is nowhere near the level of Donnarumma. This format is 100 times better. And Newcastle slipped out. Juventus weren't in. Atletico Madrid beaten by Bodo Glimt at home. I'm telling you now, Real Madrid's next home game, they're going to be getting chased out the car park. They will not have this. They've been embarrassed. Champions League draw is on Friday for the playoffs, so it'll be interesting to see who plays who. Atletico Madrid, Juventus, Real Madrid, Inter, PSG, Atalanta, Leverkusen, Dortmund, Olympiacos, Bruges, Galatasaray, Monaco, Karabakh, Bodo Glimt, and Mourinho's Benfica. And that goal just knocked out Marseille, which means Ethan Nwaneri will not go to the playoffs. And then obviously the teams that have been knocked out, Bilbao, Villarreal, so on and so forth. So yeah, we are where we are, people. As for Arsenal, I mean, I don't know what to make of tonight. I thought Havertz did really well first half. I thought Eze improved in the second half. Gyökeres, statistically, it's a good game. He got out of there with a goal and an assist, but he should have scored more. I thought Martinelli was okay, apart from that really bad shot that he had. Noni Madueke, I think, showed everybody that he just doesn't have end product. If he had end product, he'd genuinely be a £90 million winger because he goes past fullbacks like they're not even there. But his end product's disgusting. I'm sorry. His end product is absolutely dreadful. I think Max Dalman is more productive than him. I'm not even joking. And he's 16 years of age. So I know we smile about it and go, oh, he's lively though, isn't he? But no, for 52 million, bro, I'm not having that. Do you know what I mean? I need to see some end product. Did the game slow down when Odegaard came on? I don't want to purely blame him, but I felt like Havertz was moving the ball quickly to Gyökeres. When Havertz came off at half time, the game just slowed down completely. That second half was boring. We actually lost the second half 1-0. So fair play to Kairat. But listen, cup competition football is about, winning the competition. We've got through. Nobody will remember the group stage if we win or not. If we don't win. You're only going to remember 8 out of 8 if we go on to win the Champions League. If we don't, no one's going to care. It doesn't mean anything. So what do you guys make of that? That's a good point. Kay said, I hope that Nketiah loan is an option. Nketiah's got a £45 million option. Do you guys think he's worth paying the £45 million? That's a great question. And the first time that I've actually thought about that. Is he a £45 million player in your eyes? Would you pay it for him? Or would you walk away from that deal and go, actually, he's not quite what we thought? I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm looking at his age. How old is he? He's 24. I think we'll sign him. I think we'll sign him personally. But it is interesting. 45 million's a lot of money when you think that Gahey cost 20 million. I think it's an option, but it's kind of an obligation that if he plays a certain amount of games, we have to sign him. So I think we're going to have to sign him. People saying Kivior's better than Nketiah. That's a good... Do you know what? I'm going to bring that up tomorrow on Forever. Is Nketiah much better than Kivior? I think it's... Do you know the only thing I would defend him a little bit? I think he's a centre-back, but then he came on at centre-back, conceded a terrible goal. Let me read out these super chats, then we'll round up. Madueke should never see the pitch again. Eze needs playing time, said African Rice Bowl. Big up Mohammed, who's gifted 20 memberships to the community. Really appreciate that. The problem with Odegaard is that he's seeing rabbits when everyone else sees a duck. Get rid of this dead weight. Says be cool, stay frosty. George said Noni thinks about what he's going to text Ruby when he's dribbling. Yeah, probably. It's probably buying her a new handbag. Nketiah back to wheelchair setting, said unreasonable. JFC14 Havertz is the player of the season, guys. It's crazy. Yeah, not quite, but he did play well. Kartik said we lost the second half. Guess who? Odegaard was on. He-Man said, bro, we've been so bad. Some individuals are being good, but our finishing has been trash. Sorry, see, but Gyökeres was awful. Should have scored 3 at least. He should have scored more. Corey said, we can't attack properly. I think it's a midfield issue. Snake Eye said, I can't stand Madwake. He annoys me. Useless. Gonna Gank, this team has outgrown Odegaard. It's clear. I agree with that. Move with passion. Nonny can't get on the bus. Big up Curtis. Let him walk back. Black said, whatever we do, we seem to have a weakness. 3-2 as Champions League leaders. We should have crushed them carrots. This better be Arteta's last season. We'll see. Elgato, Madwake is the Timu Gervinho, sorry. If I don't laugh, I'll cry. Alfred said, a Norgard Rice midfield. Rice is the ball carrier, Norgard the forward passer. Both can defend if we needed it, and then let the 10 play with more freedom, yeah? So that's a good point, maybe. Per said, so Bodo Glimt's manager is then pressing Atletico in their own half in overtime, needing a 2-1 to reach the playoff. Arteta will never be that brave. Now, we'd have 10 at the edge of the box. Bagoma Patrick said, Faxi and Robbie was rubbish in this new format. This new format's brilliant. I'm going to bring that up tomorrow as well. Law said, fire Arteta and hire Mourinho. The guy's a legend. Zamir, Eze was good. He got a lot better in the second half. And Ricky Proctor, if our defence wasn't as strong, we would be mid-table with this horrible attack. They just don't know how to finish. Odegaard is a buzzkill. Let's get the tweet out. Job done. First half was lively. Second half was poor. On to the knockout stage. Right, we're going to round up there, people. Big up to everyone locked in. Appreciate the support as always. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hype the video up afterwards as well. Reaction video will be out soon. Big up to everyone locked in. Busy day tomorrow. We're doing Forever in the morning, which means my show. I'm going to try and do 1:30, but it might be 4 o'clock, so keep your notification on. But big up to everyone. Appreciate the support. Hit the like button and subscribe, and I will